Kaden come knocking at your door, my boy.
Let's see if I'm gonna get it. Hopefully.
Yeah, you gotta be live. Are you live?
Oh shit! Let me go live now.
Yeah, gotta go live.
Assyd, when you're done, is there a way to actually record this so we can maybe put it up for the people who couldn't be here?
Yeah, we're recording right now. Okay.
Wait, it's already recording?
Yeah, we're gonna download it and then clip it.
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh snap! Are you all set up?
Yeah. Wait. Give me a sec.
Bro, why is this thing doing this, bro? Just take me to Twitch. I can't even find myself. I can't even find myself. I don't know why. Yo, boy, who gets it? The one and only on Discord in the chat. The only one who gets it, bro. He's worldwide. Shout out for tapping in, my boy. Shout out. Yo, Boss Tickle Chronicles, bro. You good? We're on the Discord right now. I know you're in the Discord, so if you got any question, my bro, you can tap in and you can ask your question, and we'll answer you properly. I'm waiting on Naughty Cube.
Did you find me?
Naughty Cup. Are you live?
You should be live now.
Let me reload. Alright, there we go. Oh, sweet. Yeah, I'm knocking.
Let me see. Let me see.
So I think we should meet up on Twitch because we're gonna be talking on Discord, right?
Okay.
Wait, we should move to Twitch now?
No, I was talking to
I was
Nati.
fixing my stuff, guys. Sorry. I don't know if you guys were speaking now or not.
Are you getting ready? I can see it's still saying you're getting ready.
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we can hear you,
Yeah.
boy.
Yeah,
Shut out.
can hear you, bro.
Biz, but pull up, bro, when you got a question. Pull up. We will appreciate you when you pull up.
We actually had a few people interested in the live yesterday when I was live on TikTok.
Yeah.
They were asking a lot about these questions about the usual questions when it comes to like Twitch and
Yeah.
streaming, requirements.
They want you to speak your Italian with them.
100%. So I was like, guys, just come to this thing.
Mm,
We'll do it tomorrow so I can just cover everything at once. We have the whole team to do that as well.
true. We can post it up on your TikTok meantime.
Yeah.
Tell them that we live. Let me send you the. Did you get the flyer though?
The flyer. No, I didn't get the flyer. I just texted. Literally, I just put text into my story because I already put into my stories, but
Yeah.
not on my TikTok story.
Yeah, it's my fault about the flyer. Sorry. I posted it on TikTok and posted the link, but apparently I was supposed to post the whole flyer. So my bad, guys. My bad.
Let me send you the post image.
Yeah, I posted just the link to the TikTok.
No, it's Bong Breezy. There we
Yes,
go.
sir.
I'll post
Yo, I won't lie, yo, Bunks.
What's
Fun
up?
fact, bro.
Yeah.
I've clipped a lot of your moments on
For
Yeah,
real.
on
you,
tweets.
you be
Yeah,
killing
Oh
it.
yeah, yeah.
You be
I've
Yo,
killing it.
Esther, please also share it to me.
Yeah, I shared it to you, bro. I
I
thought
will,
it,
I will.
Easy.
I
Shout out,
thought.
bro. Like
you
actually
got it
check
like
my
that.
clips. I'm not
Nah,
gonna lie, I check my clips every single day.
I
Like
think COD.
you think COD?
Yeah. Now the thing is, I'll be chopping like a couple of videos
Yeah,
from
yeah,
your stream and
yeah.
Casper stream
Casper stream, yeah.
and Sleazy stream.
Yeah,
Yeah, like
yeah.
to create
Like I'm
like a lengthy video. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see, I
But
see.
sleazy,
Shout out to you, bro. You see you.
you must plug
Yeah, no, that's
sleazy, bro. You must plug sleazy with that with the setting you used to, cause
Oh, yeah.
his stream be blurry, like yo.
Oh, yeah. Like the game settings or like the streaming settings,
The
like the
stream,
OBS.
bro, like it really becomes
Oh, yeah.
blurry. Like
The
Oh,
stream,
yeah.
bro.
yeah, you can't clip
Wait,
much
guys,
from him.
Very
can
blurry. So
can
it's
I
very hard.
because
It's very hard like to edit.
kind of because I deleted OBS, I'm gonna have to set up everything again.
yes,
Yep.
sir.
But
But now I know you know now.
yeah,
You know
I know,
everything.
but
you have
gonna
to
have to
Yeah,
say
no, it
anything,
doesn't come with a profile.
everything, bro. Even that. But now you can come with a different label. Put your name down there, your handles, everything. You
yeah.
know what I mean?
I'm telling you.
But dang,
Nazi,
bruh.
are you good, bro? Cause I've been waiting for you, yo. Nazi, cause
Who's
it's been.
Mati? I actually do have a
Oh,
Mati at work that works with me there by bounds. So it's
yo, baby boy, are you still cleaning? Nah, clean, my boy, clean, dog. 10 more minutes. Are you still here? We still here. We're still here. Tap in whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready, boy.
see, Pokemon Discord.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm back now.
Did you get the invite on thingy, bro?
I remember getting a message. I was still in my settings. I don't know why I'm literally looking at my settings for like 5 minutes. But I see. Oh my goodness.
Uh,
Shout out. Let me paste this and take this. Download this.
All right, yeah, I'm back. Bam, I'm gonna go live again now.
I have to invite you again.
Yeah,
Okay, let me cancel this one then.
technology was not technologicking.
Nice.
Yeah, download for my phone. So it's easier.
Just showing my.
Hold on. Let me get out.
Hold on.
Hello. A picture of my
Are you guys
penny.
even recording? That's my question. Like, no, well, not this. I mean, music wise. Are you guys in the studio, man? You guys be
Yeah.
telling me to go in the studio, but you guys don't be going in the studio, bro.
I be
Come on.
doing live cookouts, bro. What do you mean? I be doing live cookup. I did a live
Hey,
cookup when.
Essed is going crazy.
Yeah. The
Okay,
boy who get it be seeing me, he be tapping
okay.
in.
I see you, my G. I see you. My bad. I was about to be on you. Oh,
Shut up, man. I must do live cookup. 30 minutes,
ish,
10 minutes.
my
Do an
G.
Give me a
EP.
minute and bring live.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
One day I'll
Yeah.
dedicate a day just to record maybe 2, 3 songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, one day, Papa.
Pull up, Jaman. Pull up.
And put up. Oh,
What's up?
Okay, I'm knocking, eh?
Give the head to guys. Give the head to.
I'm knocking, okay?
Yeah, I've accepted.
Knock, knock.
Did you get it?
Okay.
Out. It's out. You know that one. Oh, come on. Now, go back. Knock, knock.
Owl who?
Exactly.
Yo.
Owl who? Okay. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Repeat the sister.
Hey, the little one. Every time I start streaming, dog, he gets in trouble.
All
I
of a
don't know.
sudden,
Bruh.
yeah, like they smell it.
I don't know what he be doing, bruh.
Bro,
I don't know what he
don't
be
worry.
doing.
Let me say live.
We live, right?
Yes, sir.
You can see
We
the
live,
chat.
we live.
Oh,
Yo,
yes, we
boy.
are.
Boy, can you type something in the chat? I want to see if you like, Nazi can see the chat on his side too. Wait. Can you see that, Nazi? Oh. What's up? Is it your network, boy? It's okay if it's your network. Oh, why are we having so many technical difficulties?
Nah, but it happens. It's fine.
Yeah.
It happens, bro. I wanted to say, hey, I just love being here and then start
Yes,
whatever
Yeah.
that's
sir.
happening, we're learning here.
We
Yes,
learning for
sir.
sure.
You can never know too much, you know. Even
Mm-hmm.
the every damn stream, you can stream every day, but all of a sudden that date gives you problems. You don't know what date
Bruh.
is saying.
And
Every
then on
stream you
YouTube,
get
all your
every
accounts
stream you get
disconnect,
error.
dog.
Exactly,
All
especially on
your
YouTube.
yo,
Hey, I said
yeah.
your Instagram link here on Twitter, is that the correct page there? Because I try using it, it doesn't go to your Instagram.
Doesn't go to my
Says
Instagram.
page not found. Yeah,
Damn, it's the correct one. Why is it tweaking? Okay, I'll try and
or is
update
it
it.
me? I don't know.
Thanks for letting me know. I'll try and
So many comments. What the?
I'll try and do.
I come back.
Okay, guys, I think we're gonna start up when it's like 15 minutes in this stream. We're at 12 minutes right now. Um, for those who just joined us, we're still having technical difficulties for
So,
one of our streamers. He's still connecting his stream. So we're gonna run it up as soon as he comes back and we got everything set up.
so
So okay, and
it's
my
free.
and my chat is not chatting. Oh snap! Sweet. Then that's good right there. I think Max is having some issues. I don't know what's up.
I'm just responding to some comments quickly.
Yeah, I posted a Discord link, bro.
Yeah, I posted it on my story. I just posted now. Oh,
Sweet.
link. Yeah, you're right. I forgot to freaking put a link. I'm stupid.
Yeah, Discord link.
Oh, they're not gonna
Nigga, Bone Breezy. No, man, we have to smack you every day, punch you, bro. You must learn to promo, dog.
Ish.
You
And I
must
don't
learn
lie.
to
Not gonna lie. I
promo,
don't know how to promo, bro. I just be
bro.
doing, bro.
Just when you gaming, when you see me post the link, so guys, don't forget to join the Discord link or just pin it. Every
So,
time you win a game or something, guys, don't forget to join the Discord.
yeah,
Follow Footed Feather, follow Baby Boy. Like
yeah,
nurture it
stuff like
inside of
that.
you.
Just make
Yeah,
sure it's stay known.
you understand? Like you gotta nurture yourself too. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir. Yes, sir.
Cause Sleazy and I is used to it. I just post the link, it just pins it, and
And he
then
says, yeah,
he runs the promo. That's his job, like his everyday thing. So
yeah,
for him, I get it, but for you, I know it's a new environment. Yeah,
new environment. But I see it. I see it now.
yeah,
Like I
so
was just not aware of what was happening or what I need to do, and then now that you let me know
yeah, so
what to do next time.
and then you be like now properly set up. No, but Nazi, bro, if you're still giving issues, bro, it's cool, bro. We can just run on my stream and then
All right, no stress.
we'll
Yeah,
download it
let's just run it on your stream time.
that bit.
Man.
Alright, guys, you're on the 15 minutes mark in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The podcast
Let's
is.
get it.
Alright, guys, welcome, 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 guys. So this is our first podcast, chopping it with the fam. This is where you're gonna get your Twitch game on and your points, bro. You know, with chopping it with the fam, bro, is where like your followers cannot even turn to fans and streams that you can even end cash in. So this is a big, big win for those who are tapped in right now and watching this right now. So appreciate every one of y'all for tapping it. And this is my co-host. I have with me fitted further. Fitted further as you'll see
I
him on.
knew I knew that voice.
as, as you'll see him on the Discord. It's Pam, and we have Nazi with the green profile, and one of our streamers, actually two of our streamers, boy who gets it, and Bound Breezy, the
Yes,
famous
sir.
Bound Breezy in our essay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, shut
And
up.
one of our co-hosts too, Justice Clothing. That boy got swag, bro. That boy
Yes,
got
sir.
swag.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
Excuse me. Excuse me. So I hope all of y'all are ready to level up your Twitch. And yeah, you came to the right place for the ultimate guide, like to grow and monetize a channel. So this is what people don't know, but this podcast actually is like a backstage like a backstage push on my line, boys and girl. On my
100%,
line.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, bro.
100%, fam.
This is
Yes,
like
sir.
the start of Twitch, like to stardom, bro. Like this is gonna be
Yeah.
interesting, bro.
This is the
So
team that has everything running in the back
you
that you guys
understand?
don't know about, but a lot of people don't know about.
They don't know about it for real.
Yeah,
So like
yeah.
yeah, tune in, bro, and start your journey right now, bro. At the top, bro, not even at the bottom, because we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
plug you up properly, bro. So I'm gonna let our lady take the stage for right now, and yeah, it's gonna share some powerpoints, and yeah, let's get into it.
Before I continue, Bong said he had a question. I'm sorry, being
Oh
curious.
yeah.
Okay.
Let me think. Yo, I forgot. Oh yeah, wait, yeah, yeah. I remember. So
Yeah.
my question was, ne, for you guys and all of you guys, right? How did this thing come about, and who came up with the idea, and what motivated you? Fuck, I can't speak. I
Yeah.
was saying, what motivated you guys to actually come up with this and say, oh, you know, okay, I think we need to start doing this, or we need to set this thing up. And I think
Yeah.
it's a very dope idea, which
Yes,
I
sir.
didn't think about, and I don't think my people also thought about it as well. I was like, yeah, man, yeah, no, this is actually a very dope idea. So I wanted to know the inspo and how did it come about.
Uh, should I answer that, or you guys can answer
Now you can answer it. So we'll jump on to the next one, fam. If there's anything to
that?
fill.
Boy. I was remember the first time we
Yeah,
started this together. We were in the cry for a team,
yeah,
and all three of us, like me, you, Sleazy, we went
yeah,
through
yeah,
like Casper stream, I think. That's where me and you met too. Yeah.
yeah. I remember. Yeah,
So yeah, we met, and then we tapped in into we tapped into Sleazy stream, and that's where we actually like, yo, let's tap in Discord and actually talk about this,
yeah.
because we had like the same vision.
True, true.
True, true. So with that being said, there was even a cry about, yo, we need more editors, like editors,
Mm,
people to edit our videos, because we be streaming a lot, we be
yeah,
running the
yeah,
show, so we don't have like people behind us that are actually helping us put in like this work that we doing and like showcases on the platforms, because we burning out ourselves like most of the time. We just burn out because we running like 12-hour streams, 8 hour
ish,
streams, and next thing you know, it's
true,
like it's late and you got to take a nap,
ish.
and you probably have to go to work too. So
Oh,
you don't have time to clip, you don't have time to edit your videos.
yeah,
Like
no,
you can't just sit down and watch like your 12-hour stream and like try
yeah,
and
no.
pinpoint every point and everything.
Now shout out to
So
you guys, man. Yeah, but yeah.
yes, sir. So Since that day when Casper said he needs a Discord community, like
Mhm.
the one for the community, and your boys like
Yeah,
gave me the pass, like nah, Acid set it up. Um,
sure.
a whole lot of ideas started pouring up.
Yeah, yeah, I
A
see.
whole lot of ideas started pouring up because I saw that we need a staff team to like can't run Discord without a mod, which
Yeah.
that's where Pam came through with Discord. It's like
Shut
I
up, Pam.
yes sir. So like I'm keen. I'm keen to
Mhm.
be on board. I'm keen to be on board. And she's the one the woman running our Discord.
Oh, nice. Let's
Yes
go.
sir.
W's in the chat.
W's in the chat.
That is the shit.
Yes, sir.
W's in the chat.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
That
so she's the
is
one.
the shit.
W fitted further. For those who don't know her, that's fitted further, bro.
W featured further.
W fitted further. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you know, you
If you
know.
know, you know,
Yeah,
first.
if you know, you know for real.
You know.
Yes,
Okay, I heard you, bro. I heard you. I
yeah,
heard you. And then this is actually very dope. And I,
mm,
I wanted to actually really like give my thanks and shout out to you guys actually for the work that you guys put in from the Discord to even this whole thing, and
yes, sir.
reaching out and all these things, bro. Like not gonna lie, I'm very I don't know if I don't know even I don't even know what to say, whether to say proud or like I'm happy, but what yeah,
Well,
all the good emotions, you feel me? Like
yes,
yeah,
sir.
I'm just very happy that this is happening. You guys made it possible. So it's only through you guys that this is possible, you feel me?
No, that's true, bro. I'm also happy because I saw like we need to expand our team as much as we can
Yeah,
because
100%.
the three of us were just streamers and we couldn't do all the work ourselves.
100%.
And so yeah, this way I made Nazi. I made Nazi. I think on Casper stream, right? If I'm not mistaken,
Yep.
on Casper stream,
Yeah.
he said something interesting. I can't recall what he exactly said, but I was like, "Yo, join Discord though, and let's chop it up. Let's chop it up." And bro just came with the whole vision, and the vision was telling me about it's just the same exact thing that we be talking about too. And
Yeah.
I was like shocked. I'm like, whoa, whoa. And he was like, yeah, if you need any help, I'm on board and I'm up. I'm up. I'm
Shout
like,
out, shout
alright,
out, shout out, shout out, shout out.
that's cool. And he's also a legal man, bro, low key, but don't tell
Okay.
anybody. When the traffic cops stop you, they might say, hey, bang crazy. I'll take contract la for like that. I'm telling you. Let me hop on Discord, bro. I got a lawyer. I got a lawyer. That's all. Yeah. And I also made thingy justice through thingy through Discord because there was a time like he said I think he said to Casper I can edit the videos for you.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
nah, bro. Join Discord. Let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. And that's where the four-man team appeared,
Yeah.
bro.
Okay.
And we got Pam running the show
Yes,
and
sir.
got our editor Justice. And we got
Yes,
our
sir.
loan man who makes things happen and connections happen. Which
Yes,
is nuts.
sir.
He's goaded, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah, no. Shout out to you, bro.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
shout out. Thank.
Yeah, and
Shout
baby,
out to Caleb.
baby
Hey,
boy
baby boy.
joined the team too. He joined the
Baby boy
team
hit
too.
me
Yes.
up. It's actually like he hit me up was it last night or something? When did he hit me up about this whole thing, like the thing we're doing right now?
Yeah.
Because I forgot if I was alive or not, but he's the one that actually also hit me up to remind me, say, look, dog, we're
Mm.
doing this, we're doing that. And I was like, oh, okay, 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 shout out.
That's
So shout out to
interesting.
him as well.
And shout out to baby boy too. His edit
Oh,
is
yeah,
actually
what's up?
dope. Yo, bro. I have to show the team. I haven't even gotten time like to see the videos and like But I saw baby boys because he sent it this
Oh, hold on,
morning.
someone's calling me. Evan, yo,
This
sorry,
morning.
my bad, my bad, my bad, ne?
Yes, sir.
I was downloading shaders on my card, right? So I didn't realize I'm busy hitting Mambo Can't he's in my party. I was like someone watching a video.
Mambo Gumbo.
Yeah, Mambo's on. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm done. I close my game.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Mambo Gumbo. So like yeah, bro. So that's the team, bro. This is a dream team. I won't lie to you, Born Breezy. And
It is. It is.
you saw the work. They just came in silent, and they just silent killers with the work, like pop,
Hey,
pop,
you guys
pop.
are silent killers, bro.
Yeah,
Yo.
they just came with the work, and they catch him, bro. They catch him, bro. So
Yeah,
yeah,
shout out.
they're the team behind all of this. They're the team behind all of this. And this podcast, that wasn't on me. That wasn't on me. I want that person
Yeah.
to talk for themselves and tell us what they were going through and the vision that they saw when they said they wanted to
No,
start the podcast.
no way.
Let's hear.
Don't be shy now. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. You gotta take your flowers.
Don't be shy.
It was a team idea. How?
Yeah.
Sorry now.
One more there. And I also included in this thing.
True, true, true.
Yeah.
We sort of came up with it together, though.
No, I
Yeah,
feel you.
We need
yeah.
to reach all the aspiring streamers and like just get them the information that they need to build
Mm-hmm.
their own channels, their own platforms, bring in their own money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Now I hear you
Yeah,
guys.
no. And from my end, what I wanna say is I feel like everything that's happening here is natural and just brewing the way it's supposed to. And I think that's what Twitch is about, because
True,
of
true.
you just need to let everything happen, and because of this is real life.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm,
yeah,
mm.
so the whole team, how it came about, is just a perfect perfect story, guys. Yo,
That's true. Even boy who gets
Yeah,
it, bro.
W.
Even
Yeah,
boy who
man.
gets it. Wait,
yo,
look
I
at
like lurking. I like lurking in the background. I don't wanna lie. I
yeah.
like being in the chat there, seeing
Nah,
my people
You
stream.
check.
That makes me excited. I don't wanna lie.
nah, shout out to you, bro. And we do see you as well, bro. We see all of you actually. Funny enough.
Yeah. Now
Or
that
even
boy
when you're not chatting, I can see you because I get it when I'm on. I can see literally who's in the whole stream. So
doubling
even
your
if you're just
wages.
quiet, I can see there. I see your name. I'm like,
Yeah, you just see the top clip of the week,
yeah,
like, hey,
yeah,
boy, who gets
yeah.
it?
Oh, get it. Yeah,
and
nigga, get the clips, bro.
yeah, and then he disappears. Like,
Bro.
who
And
was
I be
that?
forgetting to tag him, bro. Not my
Mm.
bad, bro. I be forgetting to tag you when I do post your clips, eh?
Nah, promo. What we must punch him, bro. We must teach him
Ish,
promo, dog. We
ish,
Yeah,
bro.
must
bruh.
punch him, bro.
Not gonna lie. Also, another thing is also the other day when I wanted to post. I
Hmm.
don't know your socials, so I don't know what to even say. Add who? It's just
But
like
Oh
you
yeah,
have our Twitch. If you say Twitch, you go there. I think everything is
yeah.
there aligned.
yeah,
I think
on Twitch,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
easier that way.
notification.
Hmm.
True.
Yeah.
Oh, well, shout out, shout out.
Just copy the links of one of the videos on Twitch,
I was.
and yeah, we good. We be good. So so Pam, for the streamers out there that want to start streaming, what kind of equipment do they need? Like, what is like a starter
Mm,
pack, like a good starter pack for them to start streaming?
good question.
Okay, I have two answers to that
Okay,
from the research I did.
yeah,
Okay, the first answer, and I think this one is most important.
mm-hmm.
If you want to stream and you're serious about streaming and you want to build your platform, bring in more viewers, bring in money,
Mm-hmm.
I would suggest that you don't wait for the perfect equipment
Yes,
because
sir.
sometimes that could be expensive. Even if you have a phone or maybe you're just gaming on an Xbox or a PS,
Yo,
just start now.
what's good,
Who knows?
Kat?
Maybe in future you could have enough money to buy that gaming PC that you
Join the
want.
Discord if you have any
But if you
questions,
do
bro.
have the budget to buy a gaming PC, I'd suggest an i5 Intel Core.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
But I
honestly,
hope you're
because it's
good,
more
bro. I hope
affordable
you're good. I hope
and
you're good.
you're starting out, you haven't made any money yet.
Yeah,
No, that's true.
that's valid how we supposed to look at it with this whole thing. We just
Mm-hmm.
have to assume that everyone doesn't have money so we can
Yeah.
help out
Yeah.
those people Vela, that don't actually have money, and so that we can have really excuses to say, look, I don't have money, so I can't do this thing. We don't want to
Mm-hmm.
create that image, or with Twitch you need a lot of money, you
Mm-hmm.
need this, you need that. You can literally use, like she said, you can literally use the most basic stuff, guys, to start up, because you also never know where this thing could go. You can literally use your phone and
Exactly.
get 1,000 subs
Mm-hmm.
that month or 2 months. You just never know. I'm not trying to give you hope though. I'm not saying you're gonna get 1,000 subs first month, but I'm just saying, you never know. Like, for
Yeah,
example, you
no.
could be posting on your
Like,
socials, one of your socials blows up. You can
Mm-hmm.
literally milk from that. That's also another way that you can also, get yourself to kind of like ahead of everyone when it comes to this whole Twitch thing.
That's true.
Yeah, but yeah.
I like, yeah,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
with what Boris is saying, bro. Even on WhatsApp, I'll be hopping in on WhatsApp and promoting my Twitch, and
Yeah, yeah.
niggas be on the side chat, bro. They're like, yo, bro, what do I need to start streaming, bro? The simple question I first asked them, like, what do you have?
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
what do you have right now? And he
That's
says a
true.
phone. I'm like, I bet. Like, what is your plan when you start streaming? You're like, I want to play games, all that and all that. I'm like, bro, you can literally start on your mobile,
Yeah.
or you can run an IRL on your mobile. You don't need a. He's like,
100% with the
yeah,
IRL. This is
Yeah.
just a cheat code, man.
it's.
Because of even if you are inside your setup,
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
or maybe a desktop, you can put the phone there. It looks like a desktop,
mm-hmm,
and then you can just chat. And it's a cheat code being on IRL. I don't wanna lie. If you are beginning,
mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm actually learning from this because I never streamed IRL when it comes to like Twitch, and I don't know how to. So, this is a nice learning process for me as well. So,
Yeah. Now,
yeah.
IRL is pretty simple, bro. You just open your phone, bro. Isn't your phone is connected to the Twitch account?
Yeah, yeah.
You just open your phone. I think there's that red button near the plus sign or
I see.
something. You
Yeah.
just say IRL. It just runs automatically. You don't,
Oh, I see.
yeah.
I see. I see.
You don't need extended apps like on like OBS or Streamlabs like the way it
Oh,
is
yeah.
on PC. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just runs it the way it is.
Okay. Okay.
No, but that's very interesting though, because I don't lie, like for people who want to start streaming, I mean, bro, get a PC i5, like Pam said, bro. Get a PC with like a Nintendo core, like i5. That's a very good budget, bro. Like it's a good budget. I'm
Yeah.
not
That's
gonna,
more.
yeah, start small, start more. What about GPUs, Pam? What's that story about? Because
I'm
people,
gonna be honest with you.
hmm
GPUs are more expensive than CPUs. So
they,
if you're starting out and you're not really sure, is this really something you're gonna do? You're not sure you're gonna put in the work, the consistency, everything.
hmm
Then I suggest you start with a CPU, which is
just,
more simple.
mm, so
But for gaming, honestly, GPUs are better
GPUs are
because they are
better.
for graphics specifically.
You low-key do need a GPU.
Yeah.
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 So is it probably like an affordable graphic card people can get?
I'm sure, yeah, 100%. There's a lot of GPUs that people can run for. For example, like I know for sure, Hore, I used to use a kind of a game, but they call it a GTX 980, right? That
Oh
thing
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
if I could estimate,
Yeah.
maybe 2K on Facebook Market or 1 point something.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like also, as much as I want to promote using what you have, but also I want to promote that if you really down and this is what you really want to do, that you can always really honestly make a plan, and whether it's a job or quick something, yeah, and that you can
Yeah,
span, you can get a little bit
100%.
of points, and so on. As much
true.
as we want to promote things
Mhm.
where you can't buy, I mean, you can use what you have, but there's also you do need to also put yourself out of your comfort zone to reach out to getting a job or getting some sort of something small, nyana, to get even small income and save up towards what you need. You understand? So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
for example, instead of having to speak about it only, but I'm also a living example of that because I also had to get a job, forced to save up for months and eat
Mm.
bread only just so I can buy this
That's
basic ass
crazy.
PC.
Nah,
Just
bro.
trash ass
Daily
PC.
bread.
You know,
Yeah.
uh, so yeah, hey guys, like not gonna lie, if you wanted bad enough, you will make a plan. Not gonna
Nah,
lie.
you will. You will
Yeah.
for sure.
So
Nah, you
you
will.
another thing that I was talking about, the
Yeah.
GTX 2K. So I was just saying, like with saving up and working hard, you can.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure you can maybe tlanganisa, even if it's 3 months or 2 months, tlanganisa a young 5K nyana to first start a
Yeah.
piece. You know,
Yeah, true.
yeah,
Hectic.
yeah, no,
No, you have most definitely you have to, bro. Most definitely you have to.
yeah.
Cause in your situation it's crazy, bro. You be bouncing the whole day.
Dog, you know what I had to do to buy my first PC, the one I was using before this one?
Yeah.
Guys, you guys, I had to work double shifts. So meaning I go in at half eight, right? Going
Mm-hmm.
in at work, that's when I start my shift. I finish at half seven every single day for at least maybe 25 days, 20 days in a month.
Damn, damn.
Yes. And in 1 day or in an hour, I'm jumping the whole hour. I'm busy jumping, interacting, talking to customers.
Hey,
That's
I'm doing a
true.
lot. I'm
tiny
performing.
ring.
Bro, I'm teaching kids how to flip. I'm doing
Damn.
so much,
It's
dog. I work
bouncing
so
the
hard,
whole day, bro.
bro. Pause, but yeah.
That's a huge pause today.
Nah,
Pause.
huge. You see how starting, y'all starting.
My boy be bouncing the whole day, bro, teaching kids how to
Nah,
bounce.
nah,
And then
nigga.
the crazy thing is when you just come straight from bouncing, you just straight up bounce on the fucking stream, bro. Like
Nah, nigga. Stop saying bouncing, please.
Yeah, no, he said bouncing too many times.
Yeah, man, nigga.
You really bounce, not
Emphasizing.
bounce, bro.
Bro, yeah, bounce, I get it.
They don't pay you enough to advertise that shit.
Bro, exactly. They need to pay me, bro.
yes, sir.
Yeah, so yeah, guys, I really tried everything I could from side hustling to
Mm,
meeting kids on the side so I can make extra coins,
mm,
And yeah, guys. So if you really, I even said it to one of our viewers the other day. I don't know if you guys remember also. I was
yeah,
telling them, "Oh, guys, if you really want this thing, you're gonna make a plan. I'm telling you.
yeah, most definitely, bro. So
Just the
how?
same way you guys did, I'm sure.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah,
Now, definitely, if you really want it, like you do.
yeah,
Oh, sorry, my bad. What are you saying, pal?
No, no, go on, go on.
No, I was saying like if you really do want it, bro, you're gonna put in much
yeah,
effort. Cause what I wanted to ask is like, how do you manage your times, bro?
yeah,
How
yeah.
do you manage your time? Like, how do you do that? Like, you're on
Mm,
stream, like you're on like an 8 hour stream. Then at the
yeah.
same time, you have to wake up and then go to spawn and still come back and run up the stream.
Ish, not gonna lie, bro. This thing is difficult. Like I'm even not gonna lie, I'm also in the learning process of this whole thing, right? I'm still
Mm-hmm.
trying to figure out my times, but so far how what I've been able to do, né, is that I've minus the times that I go to work, because at least with my job, I'm privileged enough to work when I want to, but I do
Mm-hmm.
have like requirement hours that I need to reach.
True,
But
true.
I'm able to be flexible with the job that I have, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like a part-time job, nyana, mara I'm there full-time, but I work part-time, meaning I work weekends only, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but unless it's school holidays, that's when we are working all the time. But
Mm.
it's up to me, if I just want to work a little bit, I'm working a little bit. So I had to sacrifice making money so I can start this thing or push this thing. Actually, funny enough,
Damn.
I could have been out there going to bounce, making money, but I was like, you know what? If I really want this thing, I'm actually gonna put the hours and put time and sacrifice
Mm.
about it,
Real.
you know. So I put in the work. I'm sure you guys see. I just wake up, do my videos. I stream. After
Mm.
streaming, I don't even sleep. I usually sleep around 12 p.m. or 1 in during the
Bro.
day because I was editing or selecting the highlights and doing this and doing
Mm-hmm.
that and trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out what to do, setting my PC, researching all these
Damn.
things. And then I go to sleep and I wake up maybe around 5 once
Mm.
more. Wake up
Mm-hmm.
around 5, I shower, I do my thing, I eat, talk to my girl. You gotta make sure she's good first before you gotta
Yeah,
Nah,
do
you
yeah.
like that.
Facts.
Yeah.
do that thing, maybe go see her a little bit, and then usually get a vele around 7, 8, 9, because we usually stream late. That's
Mm,
what I figured out that my time is like I just start streaming about 8, 9.
yeah.
That's when I hop on and say I hop on and say, okay, sharp, let's stream. I set up my stream, we do our thing, same thing, and then I just repeat. And then weekends it's a bit difficult, not gonna lie, on weekends because weekends, well, I have to go to work, and so I now
Mm-hmm.
have to also change my sleeping schedule. Now I sleep now. I have to wake up the opposite times and sleep the opposite times.
Mm,
So yeah, but I make it work, guys. I make it work.
most definitely, bro.
Yeah, no. I
So
think that's most our schedule vele because now
yeah,
right now I'm at work and
mm,
then I'm still here chilling and watching you
Hey.
all and finding time to do this.
mm.
So, Ebra, if
Shout
something
out.
don't make you sleep at night,
Ish,
you're
ish,
not gonna be able
ish.
to just ignore it. You're
Mm,
always
True,
gonna find a way to make a plan or come up with something. With
for
starting
sure.
streaming, you don't
mm-hmm.
need to stress, bruh. Once you
Mm-hmm.
are in front of a camera
Mm.
and once you switch it off, you will be better than when you started on your next
True,
stream, you feel?
True,
true,
So,
true.
true.
like I
100%.
said, IRL phone, everyone has a smartphone
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
then you can just switch it on like that day.
Mm.
So I don't know. I hear you guys are finding ways to do this, but it's because of you love it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 100%. The love is very important for this thing.
Yeah. Because if it starts feeling like a job, then you won't enjoy what you're
Then you're
doing,
not doing
bro.
right. Yeah,
You
you're not
know
gonna
that?
stay for long. Even if you do make it, you're not gonna stay
Yeah.
for long in this business, bro. It's a
Because
business
Exactly.
at the end of the
mm,
day.
you're gonna feel like it's overwhelming or something for you.
Yeah,
So that's not the way. That's not what you want, though.
yeah,
You have to find a way to enjoy yourself, bro. And it's
yeah.
okay to take breaks, guys. It's okay to take breaks,
Ish,
bro.
It's
ish,
okay
that
to
one.
take breaks, homie. Yo,
Yeah,
it's
I
okay
needed
to
to hear
take
that
breaks.
one.
it's
Yo,
okay. It's okay. But it doesn't mean you should be slacking, like take a break for so long, you know.
yeah, yeah,
So if you take a break for long, when you come back, you have to come back with a bang. At least run
yeah,
a young marathon, bro, for that week. Like, boom, like I'm back. Like to show that
exactly.
like I'm back. And when you take a break,
I'm
they're like,
telling
nah.
you.
When he comes
100%.
back, he's gonna come back with a bang.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah, sure.
100%.
And like, yeah, shout out to you, Charlie, bro, for tapping in with us, bro, while you're still
No,
at
shout out to
work.
you, bro.
Like, that's crazy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yes.
know me, bro. You
Mm.
know me.
Hey, that's
I'm not gonna lie, it's crazy.
yeah. Hey, hey, Mara guys, yo, on that side, maintaining relationship and streaming is yo. I'm not gonna
it's
sit and lie. Honey,
yeah, it's what we were talking about earlier on, actually, off air, bro.
yeah,
That we talking about off
Once I
bro.
understand, then to it you down.
Bro, and then now when now at least I'm at that
air.
position where it's kind of easier because she understands and she sees, and so okay,
Yeah,
I see
Mm.
the progress, I see what's
yeah,
happening.
yeah.
So my first week or first month, yo,
Yeah,
Mm. Cause I remember that I think the relationship was on ICU for some
my
point.
guy, it was ICU.
Yo.
Like, I had to explain what is this, why am I doing this? Because
Mm.
also remember, I'm not getting paid yet. Now it looks
Yeah.
like I'm wasting time or I'm just being
ish,
ambitious.
ish.
True,
You
true,
understand?
true,
It's
true.
like
You
it's just
must
a
be
dream. I'm selling a dream now.
Mm.
ish.
You know, and so it's just it was a bit difficult. I had to lie even at some point. I said I made $10 today, even when I didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I had to lie because now I'm like, if I don't say I'm making money from this, they'll
Ish.
be like,
Mm.
then why are you doing this?
Why you
You
doing
know?
it? Damn.
Yeah.
Let's
So
take it
hey,
until you make it.
I had
The
to
good
make it,
part.
guys. It's
Bro.
true,
Bro.
true. Yeah, no, that thing was a very
Yo,
difficult thing to
Cause
do, guys,
Cause you be spending like 8 hours to 12 hours on stream,
bro,
and
bro.
then the other 8 goes to your work,
Exactly.
and 2 hours that is left for yourself. That 2 hours is for
Well,
yourself. That is
exactly.
left. And now,
Come on, we have a job,
bro, and then back then you used to give it like 8 hours to her, and
bro.
now
Oh,
you giving her the 2 hours that you used to give yourself to her,
self
but
is
still, it's like
still not enough.
it's not enough, bro. So I'm glad you got someone on your side that understands this, cause
Yeah, no, hundred
not
percent,
everybody can understand this. I'm not gonna lie.
100%.
Not everybody can understand it.
Yeah, yeah, not true.
What is baby boy
That baby
saying?
boy, I don't really click on mommy's chins.
What do you mean, bro? What do you mean?
And
Was
he
it you
says,
clicked
bros will
on
end up in
mom?
the video screaming, ah, ain't no way, boy. Nah, boy.
No, we're in the
Oh
grind,
man.
yo. We're in the
Hey
grind,
guys,
yo.
money first, not gonna lie to you. I love my
Mm,
girl, but hey, money first, dog.
no, that's true. That's true, bro.
Yeah,
So yeah, if you guys just tuned in right now, this is your way. This is your way chopping with the family. That it's gonna give you like the backstage parts of just starting at the top on Twitch. If you wanna get monetized, and if you really really like to level up your thing, your Twitch, you know what I mean. This is the place to be. We're gonna plug you with everything else. We're gonna plug you with anything else, bro. We're gonna make it there. Nah, that's true. So, Boss Tickle Chronicles in the comments says you gotta keep grinding even if it doesn't make sense to everyone else.
sense.
hmm
Same.
No, no, that's facts, bro.
Those
It
are
That's
never
facts,
makes
bro.
sense to anyone because you're the only one that has the vision, bro.
hmm
Hmm.
No, that's true. That's
Mm,
true. No, but like, no, the grind is the most important thing, yeah, bro.
bro.
Cause even me, like I was stuck. Yeah,
Mm,
I don't know for how long, bro. I was stuck on Twitch,
mm,
less than 50 followers. Just for like a year or something, bro. Just
yeah,
pushing and pushing and
yeah,
pushing. Sometimes I wake up, I'm like, yo, am I really, am I really streaming today? Am I really streaming today, bro? Like, damn. But I
yeah,
just, I just ran it, bro. Just
yeah,
ran it, and now the more I went in it, and now
yeah.
I'm comfortable with where I'm at, cause I used to just stream with the camera off. I don't know most people know this. I used to run like
Okay,
8 hour stream with my cam off, bro.
that's crazy.
Damn.
8 hour stream with my cam off, just on Discord, right? We're chilling, you know, just
Yeah.
people hearing my voice, like who's acid, and seeing this red profile talking on Discord. That's the only thing they saw. One of my
Crazy.
boys, I was always mad at me, always punch me, like, bro, you gotta switch on your cam. You gotta switch on your cam.
Yes,
You
dude.
gotta switch on your cam, fam. I'm like,
I feel
brah,
like we all have that one friend, man, and it's just like,
yeah.
look in the eye, bro.
You
Ah.
understand? Like you gotta switch on your cam, bro.
So with you, was it because you weren't comfortable with switching on your cam or you didn't have a cam?
I didn't know how if I switched on my cam, I was gonna set up everything.
Mm,
I was clueless about that because
mm,
um, right now I'm in my bedroom, but I need like some space. I had to move things around. Like, okay, this is gonna be my little office here. So
Mm,
now I have like a standard point because when
mm.
I was streaming back then, like with 8 hours, I was so comfortable that nigga, I was streaming late on my bed, bro. I was streaming late on my bed. Next thing you know, I'm in the lounge there watching TV, but I'm on mute. I was just
yeah,
people are just talking Discord. So I wasn't really there. I was just here. I wasn't really there, like on the stream like that.
yeah,
But
yeah,
I saw as time goes on and people are starting to appreciate my work, like one of the servers, like US servers, and they made me their streamer there. They're like, yeah, can you stream? Can you stream our events and all that and everything like that? I'm like, I bet.
yeah,
So
Mm.
with that, it gave me confidence. Like, okay, people are seeing my work. They see my work and they're appreciating that I'm actually doing this. So they gave me a purpose, like in Twitch, I can say.
yeah.
Mm.
They gave me a
Damn.
Okay.
purpose, bro. And then we tapped in also in the YouTube, the videos I posted, like, I'll post it after, like, because it used to be like one view, which was me watching it.
We all have to go through that, bro.
Yeah, that's that.
Even
Used to
like, when
be,
I YouTube, I see the YouTube chat. And
yeah.
that first week or month or months, yes, sir, you
Stop.
watch yourself the whole first
Stop.
week. And when you see one
Stop.
view, it's either you or your mom, bro.
You understand? No.
It hurts, dog. Hey, I
Yeah,
don't know.
that hurts, bro. Because at that time you told your boy, like, boys, tap in, I'm going live. Type in like, I got you, bro. I got you. You
Next.
understand? 30 minutes in, 1 hour in, you text them, bah, I'm live, I'm tapping. I got you, bro, I got you. They text at 8 o'clock, bro, when you run your stream at 12 o'clock. They're like, are you still live?
Yo,
Like,
yo.
are you still, are you still there? Are you
Yo.
still there? It's like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. So even that taught me, like, damn, like, love is not actually the people that we think love us, bro. Like, love is
True,
actually from
true,
outside, bro. So
true.
I guess I'm the one that fucks with them, but they don't fuck with me.
Yeah, yeah,
They don't fuck with me. I fuck with them. And
yeah,
then I get people, strangers from outside that actually have a vision, the same vision that I have. Because
yeah,
billions of people out there, bro. So
Mm,
there's a one of
mm,
a million of me out there. So there's a million of other assets out
mm.
there
Okay.
that
yeah.
that understand what I'm doing and what I want to push through. Yeah, well,
Big facts, fam.
Understand.
yes, sir.
Part
So
of your team.
you understand.
Yeah,
So people around you may not understand you, so don't get demotivated by that. There's a lot of people out there that can actually grasp your image, see your potential, and even if you don't believe yourself, they can see something in you that you thought that you didn't have.
yeah,
And a stranger telling you that, and they just keep on coming, they just keep on coming, like, yo, I like this, whoa, whoa, whoa. They give you words that one of your homies never even told you about, bro.
yeah.
They say some words that some of your homies never really told you. And you've been with that homie for like 5 years. I don't know how long you've been with them, but
Yeah.
they've never shown you that kind of love.
And you know,
It's,
funny enough, it's very true. Like
mm,
even in my personal thing, journey of streaming,
mm-hmm,
from the people that actually I know or that I would say my friends that
mm-hmm.
I actually expected or kind of like, yeah, you know, we always have that expectation of, well, I'm sure they're gonna pull up for me because I would pull up for them, you know.
True, true,
And then
true.
they don't, and I'm like, okay, so that's crazy because I'm getting more love from people I don't even know, bro.
Bro.
Mm.
But the people I know that I expected, you know, they're not there. They're
Just
nowhere to
that.
be found.
They know
Mara,
what to be found.
when we get there, they're gonna be on some. Oh yeah, no, I was there. Remember?
Like,
Oh,
bruh.
nah, I switched up. I'm telling you right now, I'm switched up. If you're watching this,
Ah,
I
yeah.
switched up.
They're gonna
The
re-meet you,
kid
fam.
right there.
Yes, sir. I know.
They gotta
I'm tired of niggas being what is it kind of a king. What's the word? Kind of a king.
Thank
That's the
let's just
word.
say
You
two
know,
faced when you looking
yes,
for
but
what.
there's this specific one. Like you know when you always expect something. What value you gonna give me?
Yeah, fake. There was fake.
No, no, man. When you
Entitled.
expect that you're gonna give me when you
Entitled.
entitled.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah, yeah.
those niggas like that feel entitled to getting stuff from you, especially when you're gonna make it or when you make it. It's
Mm-hmm.
just I'm trying to like that gets me pissed, especially when I was grinding, you were never there, not even supporting. That actually pisses me off. Man.
Mm.
So
To tell
yeah,
the truth, to
yeah,
add on that, I
yeah,
mean, I mean, I understand that they didn't support you at first,
yeah,
but that doesn't have to affect you
yeah, true,
in any way of you saying, okay, going
yeah,
forward. But you know your people, and they,
yeah,
you know at heart your
yeah,
people. They
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
come supporting. Just let them be because of you
yeah,
still need the support.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And
So
even me on my side, oh my god, if you're watching this, if you're gonna come here and tell me you're here from the beginning, there's fucking chats on Twitch. It's being recorded. You're never there. I never see your name in the chat. Where were you this whole time? And then you just come up. You're like you've been there from the beginning. Hey,
Beningi.
from the beginning you were here. Ah, don't play around with me, bro. The chat speaks for itself, bro. The
No,
chat
Nah,
100%.
speaks for itself.
nah,
Correct.
people be popping up like that aunt wants to carry keys, bro, during family
Yeah.
functions.
Bro, bro.
No, no, but it's crazy though. It's crazy though. It's crazy.
Guys, I do have a. Can I please quickly revert back to the camera thing?
Yes,
I
Yeah,
sir.
have
Yep.
a question
most
for the
definitely.
audience.
Hmm.
Like for someone who wants to stream, I just want to ask, how important is it that you have a camera and why?
Okay, for a camera, um,
Yeah, like maybe on your stream, why like how important is it that you have a cam view of your face? Why?
Because people, it's like Pam, it's like when you're talking to someone on WhatsApp that you never met before. Like you'll be vibing, like you'll be vibing because you're comfortable in your space,
Yeah.
and you like we both comfortable in our own spaces. But when we come in contact and actually like eyes speak louder than words. Like if you look at someone's eyes, and you can see that genuine impression, like expression on their faces, like okay, this person really means what it's saying. I can say anything on text. I can say anything behind the radio, anything behind the camera. But
Yeah.
if the viewers see you face to face, they can genuinely feel that connection. Like, okay, this person I'm speaking to, and when he types something in the chat, he can see like I'm looking in the chat, just like me looking at him, and then I reply to him.
Yeah.
And I replied to him like, "Yo, no, bro, this is what is going on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5." So they can feel that genuine connection. So I don't know about this, but like some streamers that are starting,
Mm.
they don't have the cameras on. He's playing FIFA game. You type in the
Actually,
chat.
yeah. Did you all start there? Actually, I wanna ask.
Yeah, I
Because I
started
also
there.
started with no cam, not even caring about
Yeah,
like
I started
expecting
there,
people
bro.
to watch my stream, but literally there's billions of people doing the same thing.
Mm,
So
mm.
yeah,
So
that's why you
boss,
also stand out.
yeah, so boss tickles in the chronicles in the chat says you gotta attach your face to the name. Not to say
Mm,
faceless content creator don't make it, but showing the
mm.
viewers your facial expression of who they're talking to and connecting with, it would definitely help you as a person.
That's very good.
Hmm.
Shout
This is
out.
Okay,
very
so okay,
true, hundred
okay.
percent.
So let me make an example. If there's a streamer who maybe he's funny, he reacts well and everything, and then there's a
Hmm.
streamer who's not that funny and all that, just like
Mm,
okay, I'm gonna use Prospering. I'm sorry, Prospering doesn't really interact that much with his chat, right? But
Yeah.
he's got a camera. But
Okay.
let's
mm,
say there's an up and coming streamer, interacts well, reacts well, everything, but no
mm,
camera.
mm.
Like
I mean,
I don't know, there's a question in there somewhere. Do you like pick it up? Like
nah,
it's
like,
more like
Can
successful.
can I just
uh,
jump into that one
yeah, yeah,
quickly?
yes, sir.
Yeah. Um, like I think it also depends on the type of brand you're trying to build at the end of the day, because we need to also think about it. Um, you'll forgive me. I'm always with the business models, but you need to think about like what works for your brand. Because some people, if you get seen, like they're just nervous like that, but very funny without
Yeah,
actually doing that. To
yeah.
which sometimes that also attracts a certain type of crowd because it leaves that ambiance. You're
Mm,
trying to put a face to the name. You try to
Hmm.
guess it. It keeps you interested. That's
Yeah.
why most people will drop like, nah, if I get to a certain amount of subs, then face reveal. You see,
Yeah.
that builds on your own brand.
yeah,
Other
Hmm.
people face cam, it works for them. But
yeah,
also in a business sense, it goes both ways. Some brands would rather have people where you stay anonymous.
Hmm.
It's fun. It makes more business sense in terms of that whatever happens in your personal life, even if you get as big,
yeah,
it
Yeah.
doesn't really affect anything because I mean there's no face, no case.
yeah.
Yeah.
True,
Right.
True. Yeah.
true.
Others who got a face, it's much easier if you're gonna be handling brands that need you to self promote by showing your face.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Then yeah, it depends like on each way. It's just what works for a person
yeah,
and
Yeah.
what you technically want to do. Because I mean, gaming, we can just hear your voice. We can see you trapping people or you doing background commentary playing COD.
yeah,
That's tough for most people because sometimes now I have to listen to the voice, game sound, face. It's
yeah,
confusing.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
confusing.
yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
That is
Okay.
true.
Okay.
Especially when it comes to the brands you're talking about, partnerships and all that. How are you gonna promote probably like bits or Betway or top bit if nobody knows who's talking?
yeah,
Like use this promo
Isn't it
code.
better? But like with sponsorship like that, like this and all that, isn't it better they don't know your face?
Nah,
Because how
because
they're
But how are
gonna
you gonna
you're
show the
not really
product? Oh yeah,
effing with the
true.
company like that.
you're gonna
Yeah,
be
like there are
limited.
companies.
You're gonna be limited,
No, but
Pam.
understand there are companies that need you to show your face. Like for example, let's say Cass gets a play
Yeah.
promo, right?
Yeah,
Just for example, he's always drinking play on the stream, so it'll make
exactly,
sense. They wanna like people wanna see you're drinking play, but
exactly.
something like that way, I don't think having your face will affect the
Yeah,
deal
those type of
because
stuff it
how
doesn't
they gonna
affect.
know?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Probably,
that's true.
probably I made a bad example, but you made a good point. Like play, they're gonna want to see you drink the product.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we do the t-shirt design, Pam, who's gonna know you're wearing the t-shirt?
Mm.
I'll tell them.
No, no, you,
No,
you can
Audience,
be,
your audience won't buy and make you wear
yeah,
it.
yeah, you can be in your PJs there just chilling, you know. Like, look at like the biggest YouTuber ever, bro. Look at Mr. Beast. He started also with like a non-faceless content. He was
Mm.
creating content like he was faceless, but
Yeah.
Now with a face like that, he needed a camera. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like I
exactly
feel like it
so.
became bigger once people saw his face and it actually okay, I get what you're saying. That's a good
Ex-
example.
exactly, you become very limited because look at the faceless YouTube channels on YouTube. They just stick to one story. You know, this one cover stories about the celebrities. That's it.
Yeah. They're not. They can't expend much.
They can't explain
Even
much.
when they're big. Yeah.
Because once they start talking about something else, they're like, "Why are you talking about this?" And you can't explain it to them because it's content. Like you can't explain it to them like having your face camera on. Like, okay, guys, I want to expand my channel. Like, try something different and all that. But if you say that behind the camera, is it like, oh, now you got views, now you got followers, so you don't care about us who following content about Hollywood celebrities and all that? Now you're going sideways.
Okay, but there are streamers who became like popular without face cam. Like from the research I did find that. So I guess that's what made me ask this question for aspiring streamers, for them to
Yeah.
know.
Mm.
I mean, you can start like faceless, bro. Like, gain your confidence, become more confident, and keep pushing yourself. But at some point, definitely those streamers you're talking about, they now have their cameras open.
But let's also not forget that, guys. Let's say theoretically speaking, you blow, right? Some
Hmm.
people want their privacy also. You can't be walking around the mall and then 20,000 people flood you. I mean, some people are also crazy
Hmm.
as it
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
right? So I think it also goes with that privacy thing. Like, let me use myself as an example, right?
Yeah.
Let's say I get on stream, I get crazy, maybe I do a drunk stream, right?
Mm.
And then maybe there's my face.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't go to court now unless like the money is right from the clients. But now imagine I'm going to court, then that shit is popped out. Like they'll just bomb me like
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
nothing, right? Or if now I'm walking to any other business dealing, they're like, that bro. So you see, it depends. So you have to like literally weigh it up as to will it work for you at the end of the day, or will it not? Like a great example, which I mean, most companies have now let it go. Well, I'm sorry to make it, but it's the most relevant thing. It's like people with OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Right. You'll find the most, I don't know, like someone who's freaky dicky on OnlyFans, but yet they're an executive,
You
right?
Yeah.
They
understand?
can't show their face.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, so you see it kind of goes like that with streaming. So if it's gonna work for you to have a facade, it will
Yeah.
work. If you're like, who's those guys with the helmets? Is it Daft Punk?
Hmm.
Yeah.
If those guys aren't wearing their mask, no one really knows who they are.
True.
Hmm. So,
And so
Yeah, but
so
then
here's
what's the
a
point of like the mask if you're doing the cam thing? Isn't it like going back on the whole thing that, the whole thing Esther was saying, the eyes, the
yeah.
reaction.
So here's a question for you. This was asked by Boss Tickle Prem. It's like, what type of content creator do you want to be? What type of content do you want to be? Because that also that also can support your faceless camera.
Doesn't that also go with what Nazi's saying in a way? Because the thing is that at the end of the day, we're all human, right? There are some things that are going to happen, maybe piss you off. And in your reaction, you might end up losing sponsors rather than gaining sponsors. You get my point? So I think it also, okay, I do hear what you're saying. There are sort of like content creators, sorry, who need to put their face up. But like on Twitch, not necessarily. I
Twitch.
don't know if that makes sense.
I mean, I
No,
feel like
look, think of it like
I
this. Let's say I'm a gamer and
yeah,
I'm kick ass at the game,
yeah.
right? And I do react to mic and everything, and my reactions are just priceless or whatever. Do I really need a camera? Like, I'm not an IRL streamer or just chatting streamer. I focus on gaming. You tell me which game to try, I try that game,
Mm-hmm.
whatever the case. I'm just strictly a gaming streamer.
No, it's gonna be interesting. But um, what I was gonna say is that like I feel like YouTube is the right place to do like faceless content, which a lot of channels be successful with it. But for
But respectfully, I disagree.
Twitch though,
So you know what what my
I don't
intake or
know.
what my thoughts are on this thing, eh?
Yeah,
Is that first of all, we all have different journeys, right?
true, true.
Mhm.
So what works for someone else wouldn't work for me, wouldn't necessarily maybe work for you, you know?
Yeah, true.
There's some people either whether it's luck, whether it's I don't know, by actually their personality or anything, this
Mm-hmm.
person maybe and it works for him, Hore, that they can still get an audience that loves them and still watches them without a face cam. They don't need even a face cam to capture people because of their personality or because of maybe the video blowing up or something like that, you know, something of that
Mm-hmm.
sort.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't really necessarily put one rule and say, look, you do need a face cam. But what we would say is that for the majority of people who are upcoming and they want a higher chance of being successful, would we
Mm-hmm.
say, yes, we would recommend you having a face cam because of what we said earlier on, the whole interaction thing. It builds a deeper connection with the audience because they can actually see who they're talking to and how the person is reacting and all these things, you know. So that's
Mm-hmm.
my intake on it, but you're welcome to have a different view on it. So yeah,
No, yeah, I hear you.
yeah,
Makes sense, I guess. Yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah. Shut up.
like there's something I'm thinking, but I don't know how to like put it in
Put it in
words.
words.
Like, sometimes right, people wanna sort of like Nati mentioned earlier, protect their own privacy too.
Yeah, yeah,
Like you don't wanna be known as like of
true.
course you do wanna build your platform, but you don't wanna be known
Yeah,
as like that girl who plays games or that guy who plays games or does
yeah,
IRL, sorry. You get me?
yeah.
Hmm.
Because another thing I noticed in the media industry, I think streaming can count as a form of media, right?
Yes,
It
sir.
is a
In
form
the
of media.
entertainment, yeah. So in the entertainment industry, if you start out and get known as something, when you try to like maybe venture into other things, people always find a way to like bring you down and say, "Oh, you started doing this. Now all of a sudden, you want to be one of those people who does everything, jack of all trades, master of none, all that stuff." The negativity. You get my point?
The same thing that with Casper.
Yeah, you see, exactly. Perfect example.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that I do want to consider start making, like, those YouTube videos that
Mm.
have nothing to do with gaming. So I don't want to be
Yeah.
put into a
One.
box. But
Yes.
I feel like if I stream on Twitch and I
Mm.
become a gamer, if I start
Mm.
making little skits or something, people are going to say, maybe you should stick to COD or whatever else it is you do
Yeah.
on Twitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hear you.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I hear you.
Now, if you like I said, YouTube, if you feel like you wanna like pursue that on on YouTube, I feel like that's gonna be the best thing to go to. Like, look at what we're doing to on YouTube
Mm.
and
Yeah.
TikTok. We're running basically a faceless page. None of our faces are there, but we just put in Casper, bombs, and sleazy
Yeah.
at the
Um,
time. They don't know. They don't know that Justice is the one editing. They don't know that Baby Boy is the one editing too. They don't know that I'm the one editing too. But the video is just right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so it supports like YouTube it supports YouTube because there's a lot of videos you can watch on YouTube. Like
Yeah,
maybe
but
the
also let's not have one narrow minded when it comes to Twitch because
mm-hmm,
True.
you know not only like there's a lot of things work out and they work out very differently with different people. You
mm-hmm,
know, she can be the also let's say for example, there's never been someone that did streaming with I don't know, I can't think of anything that's very unique nowadays. But let's say
mm,
she makes something that we don't really know or whatever. Can next
yeah,
thing she's the person that actually makes that a thing. You know, she
yeah,
blows up it because she's the only one that does that thing, or she's one of the few people that does that thing. Now it works out for her. So it's like I would say it's up to her to actually push on and like research on how to make it work and
mm,
you know just promote it and all these things.
true,
And
true,
eventually maybe it can work out. But yes, when we talk about numbers, we wouldn't say we would say we'd suggest. That's why I like to use that word because we'd
yeah,
say suggest that you don't do maybe for example that thing or whatever that you would do
mm-hmm,
because why when it comes to statistics and when you look at everything you are more likely to be successful doing this than this. You get what I'm
mm,
saying?
true, true,
So
true,
Okay.
also at the end of the
Yeah.
day it's more about also the person it's themselves. What do they want to achieve? What is the
mm-hmm,
goal out of this whole thing? So
mm-hmm,
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I would say.
Yeah, and then just to add on that, sorry.
Yeah.
Uh Twitch, bruh, it's an oyster, bruh, in your hand. Like I don't know if I'm saying it right, but
yeah,
you literally have the direction in your hands. Whether
Mm,
the people are saying whatever,
yeah.
it's just up to you still, because it's
Yeah.
mm,
your channel. It's
mm-hmm.
the
Yes.
things that you like to do, and then
And
you're
your
trying to find
data.
people.
Sorry.
Exactly. So
Mm,
you're just trying to find people who are vibing to your I don't know,
niche.
your content, you see.
Yes.
yeah,
So yeah,
Mm.
niche, yes. So yeah. So
Yeah.
with
yeah,
the
yeah. Which boss Tickle Chronicle said something interesting in the chat. He says, "Do you guys think that finding your niche first is important, or trying to do everything that you want to do is fine at first?"
Okay.
I
Can
think.
can
Oh, yes. Sorry.
oh yeah.
Go first.
All right. I guess to actually answer that one, I think doing a bit of both is actually like basically the whole point of getting into Twitch, if I can put it like that. Because
Yeah.
I think with most people, we've all made that mistake of yes, Twitch was made for gaming, but at the end of the day, there's also still the IRL part where
Mm,
Twitch is just basically a platform with no guidelines per se,
Mm-hmm.
right? Where anyone can just jump in, do anything and everything that they want. Where I still feel that yes, there is certain stats you can use, but sometimes those stats can't really lead you to the same success,
Mm-hmm.
right? Even if I can take, like for example, Bongs, I can ask him and have him give me his data files. I will never replicate fully the success that he has. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's all about having certain guidelines, but
mm,
you need to
fact,
write your own story, right?
fact.
As Bong said, think of something like some people can even come through to Twitch and stream about tutoring math.
yeah.
That's a common problem.
Oh,
Mm,
Yeah.
hell no.
Right?
mm,
You're right there. You're right
uh,
there. You're talking whatever. Mara Pythagoras is also sharpening you, right?
Mhm.
yeah.
Sorry, Pam, for traumatizing you. But it literally it's supposed basically it's supposed to be a place where someone comes through and it doesn't seem scripted. Like it mustn't be a thing where if I see the big streamers, I need to try to be like them, right? You need to
Yeah.
just be you and yourself. Yes, try a few of the elements, but it goes back to the same thing I said when we were like when we were literally starting this thing out.
Mm-hmm.
It's having the same principles, but you basically bring in your own South Africanness, your own blackness. You
Mm-hmm.
know, you bring in you yourself. We must see you as you. So if you're faceless, you're faceless. If not, you're not. If you're ashy on camera, if that works for you, it keeps me coming. It's fine.
Yeah.
If you roast your chats. So
Yeah.
you do everything and everything until you find
Yeah.
something that works
Something that
as you.
works for you. Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Pumps, you wanted to say something too?
Mm.
Yeah.
You also wanted to
Oh,
respond, I
me?
think. Too. Yeah, didn't you
Oh, I
also
did.
wanna
You're not
apply
gonna
for?
lie. I just forgot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I just forgot. Yeah, we can move on from it though.
like me, like responding to Chronicle is that what he's saying, like is it? Do you guys think that finding your niche first is important, or trying to do everything that you want to do is fine at first?
Oh,
It's like
yeah. I wanted.
what I'm doing right now too. I'm just doing of any of everything, you know,
Mhm.
like whichever content you may think of, you'll find acid there. I
Yeah,
did it. I'm doing it. Why am I doing
yeah,
it? I don't know why, but it makes sense soon.
yeah.
I don't know why
So
I'm doing
what I
it.
wanted to say, nah,
Hmm.
is that when it comes to that, number one, eh, and I'm sure you can all agree that before you start this whole thing, you need to have a plan, at least the
Hmm.
base plan. You don't have
Mm,
to have everything
mm,
figured out, but you need to at least have some sort of direction and say, okay, this is what I want. Especially when you think about that, you need to have a bigger goal, like the biggest goal that you think, like, okay,
Hmm.
where do I want to see myself with this thing? So
Hmm.
do I want to see myself doing gaming? Do I want to see myself doing this? Do I want to see? You see, when it comes to that, then what if you can answer that, then therefore your plan can slowly kind of okay, now because I want to start doing gaming and I want to see myself gaming in the future and I have thousands of people watching me, I want to
Hmm.
start with gaming maybe this, I'm going to start with doing this. Yes, you can mess around to check what works for you and what audience you capture by trying different games or trying different ways of gaming. One Tlhalohanya.
Hmm.
So that's what I would say. What the best solution to this whole thing if you are confused on how to go about it, go about everything. So yeah.
I think I'm gonna agree with Bongs there because what I was gonna say is that I think you need to start with something specific and
Yeah.
then build a community because if you do
Yes.
a whole lot of different things, some people are gonna come because you did IRL, some people are gonna come because you were just chatting, some people are gonna come because you were gaming, and then at the end of the day, they're gonna expect you to keep doing that. And
Yeah,
if you're not
true.
doing that, maybe they also won't be consistent. Sorry,
Mhm.
you get my
Yeah,
point. So I
That,
think I
that's a
agree with
thing.
Bongs.
yeah, I understand that, but I tend to disagree with you guys, which it comes back to the fact where um if you're on face, you're on cam, your
Yeah,
viewers, you can actually explain it to them like, okay, guys, today I want to try, I want to react to videos. Like they can actually feel that thing, like, okay, let's see what is this gonna be about. What are you reacting to? What type of videos? And you tell them like
Yeah.
you might find this interesting. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So that comes back to the whole trying things out while also sticking to your niche, right? So
yeah,
yeah,
with that, you are experimenting. Not that that's what you're gonna do, ne?
true.
So what you doing that is what I would say we used to experiment to say, okay, who am I capturing? Am I getting? Let's say for example, IRL, I get 50 viewers. Mara,
Mm-hmm.
when I do my gaming, I get only 20 or 10.
Mm,
Now I'm starting to see, okay, then I do it maybe a few times to see, okay, now I see I have 50 people more and I get more subscribers and all these things that I need when I do my IRL. So I'm going to start doing more of the IRL and then maybe less of the gaming or not even, just even close it out completely. But
true.
you just have to cater to the one that gives you the most viewership because if you also try to be everywhere, you're going to lose everyone because now this
exactly.
person now doesn't like horror and now you sometimes stream talking to the camera. They're like, you know what, I'm out.
Yeah,
That also is a thing. As much as we can try to deny it, that's actually a real thing.
Mm,
I,
yeah,
I I learned from my TikTok, for example. When I used to post about bounce only, I used to
yeah,
get a lot of views and a lot of people that used to like my videos and everything. But as soon as I start drifting to other content other than bounce, I don't get views. I don't get interactions as much because why? I made it a niche thing. Like I know who my target audience or my audience is bounce people. You want to
mm-hmm,
lie. So
mm-hmm,
that also goes to streaming as well. But I'm not saying also be in one box, especially when you're not discovered yet, like when you are still upcoming. That's when
yeah,
actually you have a bigger room to actually explore with things because now people don't know you
Exactly.
yet.
yeah.
You understand?
Exactly.
But I feel like that's good too, because from that bounce, bro, there's always like a percentage, like probably 30% of that, like for sure, 30% of that from the bounce fans. They're gonna still stick with you because they find it interesting that now you're reacting to videos, which they were
That's
seeing
true.
that from other content creators. So now they can still stick to you and see like, okay, this person is an all-round surface and he can do this, he can do that, and I'm interested in what
Yeah,
he's reacting to. I'm interested in the bounce videos. I'm interested in the gaming too. So I don't need to be going to 5 different people to see that type of content. I can just stay here on bounce and see all of that.
yeah. I mean,
Um,
true, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it
like
doesn't really 100%. But
yeah,
I'm open-minded to saying, look, you
mm,
also have a point, and you also have like some sort of. There's a part where I'm like, okay, not gonna lie, you are right, ne.
yeah,
Mara, for the main part, not gonna lie. Also, like to, I know you are making an example, but 30% is a
mm-hmm,
huge number.
yeah,
It is actually less than that, like way less than that.
yeah,
Maybe for example, with the bounce thing, I can get 10,000, 20,000 people to watch my
mm,
stuff and be interactive, right? When I
mm-hmm,
start switching to another thing, I'll get 500 or 1,000.
mm-hmm,
So do you see the
Yeah.
numbers, and especially when you actually made it? Not, when I say make it, I mean at least starting making to make profit from Twitch. I don't mean
mm-hmm,
you have thousands of people watching. I just mean when you just even if it's 5 viewers, but you're just making a profit out of it. Yeah. So that's what I mean. So when we talk about making a living or at least trying to be successful or making a living out of this, you need to cater to what makes you more money. You
true, true,
understand?
yeah,
That
So
part,
that's what I would advise to do. Yeah.
I actually, yeah, I'm still gonna say, because you can't start out chacharar. It doesn't
yeah.
Yeah.
make sense. Okay. You have
Yeah.
to like
Well,
start
mm,
somewhere and then see what pulls people in.
yeah,
You
Yeah.
can't just start doing everything like Bang said, because people are gonna lose interest. They won't know what's your deal, what do you
Okay.
represent,
mm,
what's your plan.
that's why it's crucial for you to come with a timetable. So like even when they hop
Mm.
on your Twitch, there's a
Yeah.
timetable on your Twitch, which lets your viewers
Mm.
like, okay, Monday I'm reacting, Tuesday I'm playing
Yeah.
games, Wednesday I'm
Yeah.
bouncing, Thursday I'm doing
Yeah.
this. So he knows that okay, I'm gonna be tapping on Wednesday and Thursdays.
Yeah.
He knows the days. That's why it's important to
Yeah.
also have your schedules too. Because
Mm,
let's look at the one of the top streamers right now. Let's look at Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
He doesn't do the same thing every day. He's trying to keep the people entertained every day. Today he's
Yeah.
reacting. Tomorrow he's like he's playing games this week. GG,
Yeah.
bro, he's doing a stream at university. Like what? That's so big.
Yeah.
You understand?
okay, now
So,
to
mm-hmm,
sorry, that's it. I just
Hey,
want to add quickly
sorry.
while
yeah,
you're on that point.
yeah,
Uh, you are right. You should have a schedule. You should have plan.
mm-hmm,
Because if you don't have those, then you're going to spiral out of control. That's when you're gonna lose people because of
Mm.
you everywhere. You are chachara.
Yeah.
We
mm-hmm,
prefer
Yeah,
that you say that. But
mm-hmm,
Mm.
when you have it something or a segment,
mm-hmm.
you grow in community because
Cheers.
there's someone who likes that,
Mm.
someone who was in your previous segment, they
Mm.
might not like that. You feel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like widening up the community is crazy. I'm on the fence about doing everything and having a specific thing. I don't wanna lie, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I'm just the person who deals with feels in the moment thing, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
can I also please just add to what Boy Who Gets It just said? I
Mm-hmm.
feel like Kai is a bad example because he's already established. We're
Mm.
talking
No,
to people who are up and coming, you understand?
no,
And
like
Kai established himself through gaming. No, but wait, it's
no,
just you're saying that Kai does different things and has a schedule. It makes sense, but Kai has like millions of followers probably because he's already big.
no.
We're
If
talking to
you,
somebody who's starting out, so we can't exactly tell them to. It's
mm-hmm,
the same thing that you were saying earlier, copying somebody else's method.
mm-hmm. No, it's not about
How's
copying.
it, guys?
Do you know how? Oh, it was
What's
good.
up, Mister?
Do you know how Kai actually
Okay,
started?
fellas, can I add on to what you guys have been saying? Sorry to
Yeah.
interject.
Always.
For
Yeah,
me,
no problem.
I will always be for niching. Niching
Mm.
helps also to like establish a foundation of what you want to build. You understand?
Exactly.
100%.
You cannot try and build a standalone house, then go and build like
Mm.
huge estate. If you specialize on something, try to
Mm.
stick on that and
Mm.
experiment on that. And what
Yeah,
that also
exactly.
does is that when it comes to social media,
Yeah.
People will always release your content based on what you're dishing out for them. If you are
Yes.
going to
Exactly.
try and do all these type of things that are different, it's to rate what you're giving people. It's good to
Mm.
experiment within your niche, because
Yeah.
also what does this,
Exactly.
what helps with this is that going to try and burnout is real, guys. So if you're going to
Yeah.
try and do everything all at once, you will
Mm.
end up burning out and you
Mm.
hating what you do, because
Mm.
you trying this, you trying that based on the fact that, like, it worked for Bonks, it worked for Acid, it worked
Bye.
for Fitted Feather. Who are you? You want to
Yeah.
know who the person
Yes.
you are. The same way when Fitted Feathers asked about the camera
Mm.
works for certain people because you're
Mm.
building a certain brand. If you build a certain brand, stick to that brand, stick to the goal. What
Mm.
is your end goal? Do you want to be faceless or do you want to be seen? If you
Mm.
want to be faceless, stick to being faceless. A lot of people have done this being faceless and it works. The same way how
Exactly.
Fitted Feather says, if you have that character within your voice and you can bring G just by
Mm.
being faceless,
Mm.
I've seen that work a lot of time.
Yeah.
It works for
Yeah.
a lot of people. There's a lot
Yeah.
of who don't show their face and they're doing it. Then you watch someone who has a face, but they're boring and like, you know what,
Yeah.
not being entertained. At the end of the day, it's always about your game plan. Who are you? What do you want to do? What do you want as a, you want to build that no face? Stick to that.
100%.
Do not
100%.
do not try and listen to all the voices in your
Mm.
head as well as other. Stick to the voice that say, okay, I want Cape Town. You'll end
Yeah.
up going to Durban if you try different types of routes.
Yeah.
Like, you understand? Go to
Yeah.
Cape Town. If these routes will take you to Cape Town, stick to those routes. You know you're going to Cape Town. Stick
Yeah.
to the end goal. The end goal is to go to Cape Town. If
Mm.
Yeah.
you know you want to be faceless, the
Mm.
people who are faceless, how they're doing it, how they've been doing it, and how far they've gotten to that point by being
Yeah.
faceless. And then you bring in who are. Because like it's nice to try and like thing, but like if you try everything, like you end up not,
Having a
doing
identity.
exactly. Like let's look at the two tech giants at the moment,
Mm.
Android and Apple.
Mm.
Apple has a niche,
Mm.
and Apple's niche is prestige.
Mm. Mm.
Tried an experiment with the cheap materials. It didn't work. People didn't want to associate Apple with that because Apple will tell you what your brand is.
Mm.
The minute you try and give them something cheap, they're like, no, that's not an Apple. We know Apple to sell us.
Mhm.
Understand? When it comes to Android, Android has a big margin of brand. All brands play whatever they want to do. Even if Samsung comes with a brand new they'll always associate it with the fact that it's an Android. Like, you understand? So I will always vouch for experiment within your niche, but do not experiment with like different roles and try to do be a jack of all trades.
Yeah.
Experiment within your niche. That will lay a foundation for you.
Yeah. I respect your opinion, bro. But in my opinion, I'm still standing on the point that yo, just go with whatever feeling you have, bro. If you wanna be an all rounder, go for it. If you wanna be boxed in. I mean, you have your own decision at the end of the day, like you said. You're the
True.
one who listens to your own voices in your head. As well. And Nancy, can you mute up a little bit, bro?
I think it also comes down to like, is not saying something.
Nah, he's talking to someone on mute him. It's fine. He'll text us when he's back.
I think it also comes down to like when you're starting out, you can't split your focus too much. But I respect your decision, and I guess like we agreed earlier,
Mm-hmm.
it comes down to people's personal preferences. But splitting your focus, you know what they say, like if you become a jack of all trades, you'll be a master of none.
Have none. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if you also look at it at like high school, you had all these different subjects at school, né? And it
Mm.
was a bit
Yeah.
difficult to try and keep up with Jake. But the minute you go to tertiary, you know you want to be either a graphic designer, web developer, social media guru.
Mm.
Know that if I'm
Yeah.
studying this, these are building blocks to that.
Yeah.
in high school, you had everything crammed up into you to try and associate yourself with all the careers that are open to you. However, the minute you start to have a focus, you'll hit the ground running because you know where you're going. It's good to try everything. It's good. At the end of the day, you try all these things. Like for me, when I started graphic designing and web development, right? And there's a whole lot of avenues in that field, or both fields. But the
Yeah.
minute I was like, you know what, I'm cutting down graphic designing and I'm going to stick onto web, a lot of things made sense for me. I
Hmm.
started
Yeah.
niche. A lot of people that I did graphic design, they're like, yo, bro, can you do this? And I was like, nah, I don't do that. Like, that's not me. If you want things with websites, come to me, and because I know I'm focusing on it, and it helped me a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it always goes down. Yeah, it's good to experiment. If you want to experiment, maybe yeah, try it and try everything. However, if you want to hit the ground running and you focus on something, niching is always the best.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I mean, different strokes for different folks. That's all
Yeah.
it is. Yeah. So I think
Exactly.
that covered that topic about if you want to go faceless or you want to show your face. That's up to you and the topics that you want to cover in your streams. If you want to be jack of all trades or you just want to stick to one niche, that's up to you at the end of the day. So yeah, um, I don't have much to say about it anymore, but I feel like we covered everything now on that topic.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I
Oh,
feel
we
like
didn't exactly cover everything.
what else? What
Wait,
else?
on that topic specifically, or
Now on that
No,
topic,
everything?
on the
on the
topic, on the
topic,
Oh, on that, yeah, on that
yeah,
topic, yes. Okay.
on that
I
topic.
thought you were closing the.
No, 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 no. What else do you want to add, Pam? What else? What else do you
No,
want
no,
to
on
add?
that topic. On that topic, I agree. I think we covered everything.
No, no, I'm just saying, like, what else do you want to cover? Because you sound like you wanted to ask something again.
No, we'll unpack everything. We'll
Mm.
unpack it. Don't worry.
yo, yo, what's up, Rip Sam? If
Yeah, so what's the
covering
next
questions,
thing we
if you have any questions about
We
streaming journey,
actually do have
everything,
to talk about affiliation
you can
yeah,
cover
because
it
that's
up here.
sort
You
of a
can ask us
highlight
a
of
question
this
and we'll answer it.
podcast.
true.
Yeah, affiliation. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad about that part. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
And I'm glad Linkster's here too. Thank you for turning up, Linkster, because you and Acid had some disagreements. At least now we get a chance to,
Yeah,
chop that up.
How does my mic sound, fam? Is it loud?
yeah, 100%.
Is my
But
mic loud?
affiliation, yo, where do we even start, bro?
Bro, oh, okay, let me cover the affiliation part. So, for those who don't know, but
Okay, wait, let's do this first. Let's do so I want you to start explaining the requirements to get there. Then we'll get into how and everything.
that's what I'm mad about, Breezy. That's what I'm mad
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
Can we also please explain to people that
Hello.
without affiliation, Twitch is like, how do I put this? Affiliation, you need to get affiliated to, break the bank,
yeah,
Yeah,
bring
sure.
in the bag.
Yeah.
I hope it's
We,
good now, bro.
we need to explain it like to a grade R, Because also, not gonna lie, even when I also started these things, I didn't know. So whoever would be watching this does they don't know. You just have to also assume that they don't know, even if they do. Just assume that they don't know anything about Twitch.
Is it good
Just
now,
explain
bro?
to them
Because I've been
what
being, but
affiliation
people never
is, what
mentioned
you
that.
need to do, and why do you
I
need to be
don't know. Is
affiliated,
it
and
good
why it's
now?
important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but because they changed the requirements. Okay, let's get to that. So to get a,
Yeah, for real.
hold on, don't get mad yet. We're still gonna get mad together. Hold on.
They changed them.
I know we're still gonna get mad about that.
Come on.
You have the new requirement updates, right, fam?
I
Ah,
guess, yes. I went
Okay.
through them, went through the guidelines, everything.
Yeah, hold on. So affiliation, guys, is a way for you to get your followers and your fans to subscribe to your channel and show you support. which you can actually get paid from that. So from them showing that love, subscription, for you also to grow your equipment, because not all of us, are out there or have like a job and anything. We're just pushing this, bro. And we would appreciate every single one of your support, which that why as a Twitch creator, you build a community, which those people can become your daily bread, and support you your daily life, and support you and upgrade your equipment. Those who want to see you prosper and become better. So to get affiliated, ah, I'm gonna talk about the old thing, the old requirements. So the old requirements, it was 50 followers. He had to
Yeah.
stream like for 8 hours, if I'm not mistaken. You had to have like three concurrent average viewers, which means three people had to tap in every day for on 4 different days and watch your
Mm.
stream from start to finish. And the fourth one, I'm missing the fourth one. The fourth one, yeah, you have to stream on how many days was it? 12 different days and 30 days.
Something like that. It's
Yeah,
12. Was it? Yes.
somewhere between those lines. My bad for that last point. But like, yeah,
Mm.
so they had Twitch had a conference 2 weeks back,
Mm.
and they updated the requirements from Breezy after we see.
Don't tell me they made it easier after, right?
Fam.
We
So
struggle for nothing, bro.
this, bruh. So what are the new requirements, fam, for Twitch?
Okay, the new requirements are you need to hold on, let me refer to it just to make sure. You
Mm,
need to reach 25 followers,
mm,
right?
I
Stream
am.
for 4 hours on 4 different days within a 30-day period. So
What is that?
in
Oh,
let's say
sorry, guys.
one
Wait.
month.
My bad. My bad. Let me just mute my
mm-hmm,
mic. Someone's phone is ringing.
mm-hmm.
Okay, no problem.
Now you
Okay,
can
yeah, you
go
need
on.
to
You can go
stream
on.
for 4 hours on 4 different days within a 30-day period. So like let's say a month.
Yeah.
4 different days, you need to stream for at least 4 hours. And then
Mm-hmm.
you need to reach an average of 3 viewers on 4 different days. Those viewers have to be the same, or
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
say consistent watches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
25 followers from Breezy.
I'm
25.
gonna get you in.
Okay. First of all, to be very open to the people that will be listening, it pisses me off that I had to do so much. I had to grind, But but also on the side, to be very honest, I'm happy that they did that so that more people can have a chance to make money and have a chance to get themselves out there. That's like also a more like a plus, for like to motivate you to say, hey, look, you
Mhm.
can now do it because it's easier than ever now. You see,
Yeah.
so I also going to that. I'm glad that it's happening because it also gets more people to come to Twitch. Because in South Africa, as we know, there's not many people that know about Twitch or that are or really like into Twitch like that. So now when
Mm.
they make it like this, they're like, okay, now they're gonna be like, oh, so now it's like this, okay. Now we need to start twitching more. So obviously, when they also start twitching more, meaning they're gonna reach their people to know about Twitch. Therefore, in overall, it increases the numbers of people who view or watch Twitch in South Africa. So that's how I look at it.
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
But I'm mad, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I'm mad.
I'm actually
Nah,
worried. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually more
yeah.
worried
I'm mad, bro.
Worried. Why are you worried?
because sometimes when things become too easy or easier,
Yeah,
Mm.
you
yeah.
start to worry: is the market crashing? Like you know what's happening? Like with forex. Forex
Mm.
just became so
Yeah,
accessible to everyone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Literally, we're being scammed left, right, and center. So
True,
Mm. Which
true.
yeah, I'm
that
actually kind of
Just
worried.
that's
just
where
to
that
add on to that.
that's where the other platform comes from. Remember Kick?
Yes, Kick. I also
Remember?
did some research to
Mm.
find higher paying platforms. Oh,
Yeah.
Remember Kick? Remember the
Thing is
revenue
that
share between Kick and Twitch are not the same. Cause with Kick you get
yeah,
with Kick it was like how many percent again? 90
95%. 95%.
95% to yourself.
Yeah. And the subscription rate is like higher. It's like 145 Rand, more or less.
Mm-hmm.
But imagine you get 137 Rand of that.
What's
So
up?
if you get like 50 subscribers, you already have like, wait, let me calculate this. Don't want to lie to myself. I
So
think
they
it's
have
6,000 or
platinum.
something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I
So
see. So they have ups and downs with them
yeah,
because with the price being higher, you might not get many subs, but also
Yeah.
at least when you do get the little subs that you get higher, more money. You know. So yeah.
But it's actually kind of nice because the deeper I went into it, I actually
Mm.
found out that they do have those gifting programs like
Mm.
on Twitch.
Mm.
mm-hmm.
But the difference is if you gift it, right, whether it's those little cheer bits or subs,
Yeah.
if somebody else gifts them to you, you get 100% of it. So that's
Ooh,
actually quite nice. Yeah.
ooh,
But
that,
Didn't
they have
know.
their own names for them. Obviously, I just have to do more research on
yeah.
that.
Damn, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah.
But weren't there like the requirements don't get like affiliated like kind of steep?
Yeah, the requirements are crazy.
What are they again?
Okay, I'm referring to it. Hold on.
Cause
Don't
I
want to like anyone here.
yeah, cause I remember they were kind of like steep though, which was crazy. Like
They were crazy.
they were crazy. Oof.
Okay, listen carefully, everyone. Here are the requirements. To get
Fire.
verified,
On
all
kick.
this must happen in a 30-day window, okay?
Mm,
Mm.
You need to stream for 15 plus hours, a
mm,
minimum average of 50 live concurrent viewership. So this is 50 viewers when you're live,
Mm.
oof,
and the same people.
oof,
100 unique chatters, which means 100 people have to be active on your chat,
mm,
Yeah.
and a
mm,
minimum of 10 active subs. So on Kick, people can sub to you before you're verified, I guess.
mm.
Or I think if people gift subs, they can gift subs to you before you're verified, which is
Yeah.
a
Damn,
plus side actually because you can make money before you get that
Before you get
verification.
true.
damn. That's kind of steep though,
Hey, but that was
It's huge.
crazy numbers. Yeah.
bro.
Okay, the
Cause
numbers
Especially for a
are
platform
super
that
impressive.
wasn't well known at some point, you know.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But like
But
100 unique chatters, dog. 100
Yeah.
guys, forget
unique
the stats.
chatters.
What about the point that you don't actually have to be verified to make money? I'm like,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
That's actually nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you take it out though? That's also the thing. Because on
Mm.
What do
Twitch,
you mean?
on Twitch also you have to hit a certain goal and then you can cash out.
Okay, well, when I was doing the research, yes, you can cash out. As long as the money is yours, you can cash out. Well, basically what
Okay.
I mean, as long as you earned it, you can cash out.
Okay, that's a bonus. Okay. But
Yeah,
like,
but I think when you get verified, the opportunities of making more money are literally amplified, like a whole lot more.
yeah, true, true. But
So you
damn,
do want to get verified
but,
eventually.
but damn, it's kind of steep though. It's kind of steep. So
But
how do we get to partner on Twitch, pal? How do you get to partner?
okay, I haven't gone into the partner research yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie there.
But it's fine. Anyway, for you to be partner, you probably already know. I bet you'd be bigger. You wouldn't even be here if you were partner. Why would you be here? So,
Yeah.
well, you know, like yeah. So it's fine. We understand.
Yeah. But okay, but for those who are wondering, partner, I think it only has three requirements, right?
Yeah, last I checked, there
Right.
were only two.
So you're gonna
But those
need,
three were also quite hectic, I think.
yeah, they're kind of
We'll get
hectic.
into it like in detail, but they more hectic than the verified ones.
Yeah,
Yeah. The
cause
hardest part about it is the 75
yeah.
average. Oh.
So let's start with viewers. So to get partner on Twitch,
Mm.
you're gonna need 75 unique viewers, like concurrent, not unique viewers. My bad. Like you need 75 concurrent viewers, which means 75 people should be watching you on 4 days, 4 different days, watching your streams from start to finish. Another one is that you just have to stream for 12 days in a month, which that one I think you also
You can
ticked
do
it,
it.
Bongs. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think you
yeah. I
ticked
checked
it too.
everything except for the 75.
Except for the 75. That's the problem. Like the 75
Yeah,
is the that's the
yeah.
big
It's the
fight right here, bro. The
yeah.
75 is a big fight. And Yeah, the other one I think is almost the same with the affiliate. It's about streaming hours, which I believe everybody can do that. You just
Mm.
stream. Uh, well, it's not really hectic. It's not really hectic because everybody I'm sure take that, but the only hectic thing about partner is the 75 concurrent viewers.
Yeah.
Because that one is very difficult. I'm not gonna lie, it's very
Yeah, it
steep.
is. Actually.
It's very steep.
Yeah, that one really. I
It's
don't want to
very
repeat it.
steep.
Nah, leave it. That one is my. It's not.
Mm,
I'm not even expecting. Not that it's not gonna happen. I know it's gonna happen. It's just. Not, I'm not expecting it anytime soon. Soon, like as in
yeah,
within a week or within a month. I'm not expecting that one yet. You know.
yeah.
So I don't want people to also. And also for the people that are watching, I don't want them to get their hopes too high up, eh? With the viewers thing.
Yeah.
It's good to be ambitious and everything, but hey guys, with this whole Twitch streaming thing, guys, it's best to not have your hopes up because this thing
Mm-hmm.
once your hopes die, bro, I'm telling you, you're not gonna keep continuing. With this thing, you're not with the high expectations, you're not gonna keep up and keep streaming because you're gonna get demotivated. Let's say for example,
Facts.
this is a real thing that
Yeah.
happens to I'm sure all of us that
Yeah.
stream.
Mm-hmm.
One day you can hit 10 viewers, 12 viewers average, right?
True.
And
True.
then the next day you can hit one. Like you
One.
have only one person
Like,
watching you. And yesterday we had a great chat. People were subbing and it was
bro,
crazy. But tomorrow you have one person. It
bro.
can bring your mood down, can bring your motivation down. But so
Mm.
that's what I'm saying. Like just already have the mindset that that no matter what the numbers say, you're just gonna still do you and still enjoy doing what you do, you know.
And that's a
No,
good
for real.
point, bro. That's a good
Yeah,
point.
And
yeah.
Which
I
that's
think
yeah.
actually you posted a video about that. Could you also share that?
Oh yeah. For
Mhm.
those who missed the video, I'll repost it in the main chat on Discord. And for those who are not on Discord, I posted it up. I pinned it on my Twitch chat, so you guys can
Mhm.
join us in the family on Discord, and we can chop it up. So the video basically was saying that if you're gonna start
Mhm.
streaming, don't focus on the numbers. Don't
Mhm.
look on your phone because that's where the numbers appear, like the number of people
Yeah,
watching your live.
yeah,
Don't look at that. Just
yeah.
keep on talking. Just keep on talking, bro. Act as if you know, like YouTube people, bro. Like the YouTube
Mhm.
channels, bro. The guys, look
Mhm.
at one of our guys, Go Shubi. He
Mhm.
talks like he's on live, but he's actually recorded that. He pre-recorded that alone, or probably with like two people
Yeah.
during that time, and he's talking to the audience as if he's actually live with us, with the audience, and he knows what we're thinking. So
Mm.
just keep on moving forward, bro. Just be consistent with what you're doing, bro. Just be consistent with what you're doing. Communicate with the chat, even though there's no viewers, so that when you
Yeah.
clip that video and you
Mm.
post it on your YouTube, you can still talk to your YouTube viewers and your subscribers on there and keep interacting with them. You understand? Don't be quiet because there's nobody there on your
Oh,
Twitch. So you're just gonna stay silent, play the game silent. Like,
yeah.
bro, just
Yeah,
And
that's another thing. Those
yeah,
views on Twitch sometimes they are actually not live. You
yeah,
find
yes,
that you are seeing that there's
yes,
5 viewers, but you have two
yeah,
or
true.
you
mm-hmm,
have
Yes,
10. You see,
mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
true.
so
And
those viewers,
also, yeah, yeah, yeah. See.
yeah, no, they're not really important. Switching them off is the best way to deal with this
Yeah,
whole thing now.
true,
True.
true. And Vele, I wanted to add on to that. Vele, like one of the main things also that you need to learn to practice is talking
Mm-hmm,
to yourself. I know it sounds crazy, but you need to actually learn how to talk to yourself.
mm,
That means also speak, literally saying anything. I feel like with me, what works for me is that I'm not afraid to say anything, even
mm.
the diabolical stuff. You know, I don't. I just speak about literally everything. Whatever you
It's
see on the
a
screen, you can talk about.
the
Why is
rabbit.
this guy looking like this?
Yeah,
You know,
it's an
you
open
practice.
field right
It's
here,
a,
bro.
yeah, you learn as you stream, and also you learn by the day, guys. You're not gonna get it same time and just be
Yeah,
natural. Some people are natural, but you're
uh-huh,
not gonna get it all at the same time and just get it first try. You know.
uh-huh.
And another thing is that with that, I don't know what did I want to say. Damn, it
Mm-hmm.
just blanked out. What the fuck? I just blanked out. The
Boy
hell?
didn't
Oh
sleep.
yeah, 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 yeah. I wanted to say what I do, that I'm speaking also based on what I do. I'm not just saying these things because I'm just thinking of them, but this is
Yeah.
what I do as well. And not gonna lie, it works.
Yeah.
I never look at my numbers. I trust me, I never know how many people I have.
Mhm.
I never know how many people I have unless I do check on my phone, which will be like once in a blue moon thing.
Mhm.
But I never know how many people are actually watching me. Even the other day, which was, I don't remember if I don't remember when, but just
Yeah.
2 days ago or maybe yesterday, I don't know.
Mhm.
When I was streaming, I was streaming. When I went back to check uh my stream summary, right? I
Mhm.
had twice the viewers or three times the viewers that I usually get average.
Yep. Yep.
Mhm.
And I didn't even
That's
know, but I kept
very
them because I didn't know that there were more people. But if I knew, I was gonna start freaking out and say,
True.
okay, okay, guys, you know,
Yeah.
yeah,
No,
stuff like that.
yeah.
you're not gonna be comfortable with
Yeah,
what you're doing.
exactly.
I
Yeah.
wanna stream summary up.
Yes,
Hey,
bro. Yeah.
somebody, fuck.
Just look
I
at
was so
that.
surprised. I was like, yeah, man, I had
Yeah.
this many people in my thing. I didn't even know, dog.
You didn't even
And
see it.
also, also on TikTok,
Yeah.
I don't know, I can never really see how many people are in my TikTok also because I don't check.
Yeah.
I found out that the other day I had 1.2K people in my TikTok live that I didn't know.
That's crazy, bro. That's a
I
good
was like,
number.
what?
That's a good ass
Uh,
number, bro.
I
That's
think I
Yo,
think
fucking
on
so,
crazy.
TikTok you should pay
Yeah.
attention because of that's when you need to push your
mm,
Twitch so that
Mhm.
they.
true,
But you always
true.
do it, Bongs. You always
Yeah,
do it.
I
I
do.
know. I
Hey,
know. I know.
yeah, you're 100% sure.
You be checking in there.
Yeah,
That's a good ass number, bro. 1.2K,
yeah,
bro. That's a
yeah,
good
man.
number. I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's also it didn't. It also I would say how I got there. It was consistency.
true,
It was 100% consistency. It
true,
wasn't
true.
just for someone else that will be watching it. They're gonna be like, "Oh, but you have a high following on TikTok. That's why." No,
Mm.
guys. Even with a high following, I'm telling you guys right now.
Uh,
I wasn't posting for the longest time on TikTok.
yeah,
Therefore, whatever the audience that I've built with the followers, they're not there anymore. Or if they are,
yeah,
it's a few of them, right?
yeah,
When you go
true.
live, I'm telling you from because I used to stream on TikTok also alone, right? Just
Mhm,
before I started this whole Twitch thing.
mhm.
Um, with TikTok, I would literally go live and only have one person watching my live or two people,
Yeah,
and that would be me and the other phone.
yeah,
That happens as well. So I would say if how I got these numbers, yes, not gonna lie, also with the help of Kaz. We need to also acknowledge that when we're not gonna turn a blind eye to that and say, oh
yeah.
yeah, I did
Facts,
Hundred
well.
facts.
percent.
Yeah,
Hundred
that,
percent.
That's right.
Definitely.
that's so.
Cass's clips made my account go crazy a bit.
You see, exactly,
Yeah.
because
That's fire.
he's a superstar. You feel me? We need to
Yeah.
accept that as well. But not only that, because also yes, you can have a superstar and all these things in your stream and all these
Mhm.
things. Matter when you're not entertaining, you're not entertaining. They're just gonna leave and go to him because they can
Mhm.
easily go to him.
Yeah.
They can easily just leave my live and go to him, easy as
that
that.
that's
But
the
they were also
challenge to
here
it.
watching me, so
Mm.
that goes back to you entertaining them and not
Mhm.
knowing your numbers. Then that's how you entertain them better.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
look
And
at
then
it,
okay,
no, no, my bad. No, you can go
you
ahead,
can
bro.
go.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I wanted to add the on Bong's note
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
if you're just twitching only, clips are important for the socials. Streaming like that, well, on TikTok, it's important to bring
Mm.
people here in Twitch, you see.
Yes.
mm,
Yes,
Because
sir.
of
Hundred
if you
percent.
don't do those things, you're not gonna grow. You're gonna be stuck.
True.
That's it.
yeah.
True.
Now that's
Very
crazy,
stuck.
especially you, who is boy of Charlie. Like, yo, like when I tapped in your stream the first time, I'm like, what? Bro, his numbers are crazy. His followers are crazy. I'm like, what? How did he
Hmm?
do this? Charlie, boy, who gets it?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
he
Yeah.
has a
Yeah.
good follower number. I'm
Yeah.
like,
He has. He has.
how
It's crazy
did he
numbers.
how did he do that? You know what I mean? But him
Yeah.
telling us like the back parts of it, like, yo,
Yeah.
TikTok is also important. Like, keep on posting on
Yeah.
TikTok, go live on TikTok, and
Yeah.
clip your videos after you're
Yeah,
done
Yes.
no,
with them.
as
Mm,
much as we I mean Cass is make like it's a blessing, bruh, no
yeah,
lie
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
everything. As much
Yeah.
as but you also need to make your content on top of that because
yeah,
of
Yes.
if you
You need
just
to have
posting
identity for
mm,
yourself as
yeah,
well.
100%. That's what I'm
Mm.
trying to say.
Yeah.
that is fine. And another thing both Tickle Chronicles say that is that also as like a new streamer, especially
Mm.
like if you're new, bro, like as a streamer,
Mm.
especially if you're new,
Mm.
you
Mm.
gotta you gotta keep like being consistent, bro. Always
Yes.
keep it consistent, bro. Because right now, like that's also one of the things I saw. Like 50 said a thing. Like they say people are now like the crowd is growing on Twitch now. Like it's growing.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's becoming massive. I also didn't know that Twitch was this big in
Yeah.
SA until I started following like oh Charlie, oh Bogsy, and then I see
Mm.
recommendations down there. And I tap
Mm.
in this other guy streaming in South Africa. I'm like, what? And that's why I also met Boss Chronicles. I met him through another streamer called Unati, bro. That's why I
Yeah.
also made him like, bro, there's a lot of us right out here, bro, which I love it because
Yeah.
competition brings growth too in your game. Like now you gotta stand on your game, you gotta stand in your business. Like if you see
Yeah.
someone not that if you like even me when I see like nobody's live right now, I go live, bro.
Mm.
I take that peek of a window, like I don't know who I'm gonna come across, but I just tap the live button and I'm just live. You just find me there running it. And
Yeah.
now it even came to a point like now I'm playing chess with your boys. I won't lie to you, but I'm
Yeah.
playing chess with your boys. So I make sure that I don't crash across like make sure you don't crash your times with probably like big artists, or big content creators.
Yeah.
Don't crash like the time, bros, when you're running your live because it comes back to the point which Bong say like someone can easily leave your live and go watch them
Yeah. Yeah.
and go watch them. So make sure
Yeah.
even your timing is right, bro. Just make sure you're at the right place at the right time when you're streaming.
Yeah.
Cause I'll be seeing like the more I follow a lot of people, I'll be seeing like they be going live at the same time, and for like 10 lives running at the same time, and like four of them are friends. They know each other. They can't support each other and like tap in each other's streams because we're streaming at the same time.
True.
So
True. True.
try find the gaps of streaming your time. Find the gap that like it's comfortable for you. I be streaming at time when y'all are sleeping, bro. I be immediately like probably like 2 a.m.s, 3 a.m.s. I know baby boy be tapping in sometimes and like I went to social. Like I'm up there, I'm like using the US time zone during that time. Tap in
Mm.
on Discord, probably I'm in an event or something. Even Charlie was in one of them the other time. And I just run it up until morning. Then I know that okay, I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. I'm
And
done for
also
the
another
day.
thing I wanted to add when it comes to time, guys.
Hmm.
One thing a lot of people don't speak about is schedule, right?
Yeah.
It's really important, especially also coming up and as
Yeah,
well,
I do,
even
boy.
when you
I
made it,
do.
that
My crazy
you need
hours
to
are
try to
crazy,
stick
bro.
within the same times that you stream. Don't now all of a sudden be random every day,
Yeah,
or now
true,
you
true.
stream at 1 o'clock, next thing is streaming at 5 o'clock, next thing is streaming
Yeah.
at 2. Trust me, that's how you lose your viewers because why? They can never guess what time you like. For example, maybe I'm a fan of what you're doing, but I
Yeah.
never catch you on because maybe by the time you're streaming, I'm doing something. You didn't let me know as well that
Hmm.
what time you're gonna stream, and you don't stick within the same times. Like
Hmm.
for example, with Kaz, we know Ajo usually 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's when
Yeah.
he starts
He's
streaming.
online. Yeah. Hmm.
People get ready. They do they do whatever that they gotta do to make sure at that time that they're free and they can watch him. You
True, true,
understand?
true. Yeah, I
So
saw
you always really need to. A lot of people don't say a lot these things, but I would suggest and give tips for the people that are upcoming.
that.
You can take it or leave it, but try to stick within the same times every single day.
Yeah,
And
you
then
have
also,
to.
unless you can't, then it's fine. It's okay to also to switch up here and there, but
Hmm.
try to stick within the same times every single day.
Yeah, stick with the different time. Stick with your time. Because
Yeah.
Asset is a villain. He be streaming at night.
That's
I'm
it is what.
a Asset is a villain, so he be streaming at
Yeah.
crazy hours. But I
Yeah.
know, I know for my viewers, they know that I'm a 2-3 p.m. guy, or 2-3 a.m. guy.
Yeah. You see.
I'm not a 1 minute guy. So
Yeah.
pause.
Ah,
So like
I
yeah.
know.
So like 2-3 a.m. I'm live. That's when we're running the events. That's when it comes back to the schedules. Like if your people are gonna be tuning into your content, they know what to. Okay, 2-3 a.m. This
Yeah.
we doing events on Discord, and maybe it's
Yeah.
like 2-3 p.m. Gonna be reacting to some videos or
Yeah.
like different kind of niches, bro. So
Yeah.
if you're starting out, find your perfect timing. I be running double streams, bro. Like we don't sleep in these things. I be running double streams like 2-3 p.m. and then I wake up again tomorrow morning 2 3 a.m. and then I run in again at 2 3 p.m. Different content because I'm willing to do it. If you're willing to do it, I suggest go for it. There's nothing stopping you from doing whatever you want because that's your own channel. That's your own channel. I understand? Because there's a lot of people that I see that, especially on Twitch, I don't want to say the names, but this person goes offline and then in the next hour he goes online again. He's streaming like 3 hours. He pushes and he says, "Okay, guys, I'm gonna be back." Closes the stream and then he really comes back, runs the stream again.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are you gonna do? That's the question. Like, what are you gonna do? Do your research, watch content creators, learn from them.
And
Difference.
guys, with the things that I'm saying, if you also do your research, you'll see they'll tell you the same things. There's a
Yeah,
reason why people make the same videos and tell the same things. They
yeah,
wouldn't
that's
say
facts.
that because of why they're trying to stick within the algorithm, but that's
Mm-hmm.
because that's what works.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, you can also be open-minded that not everything's gonna work for everyone, but
Yeah.
also what if you want a high chances of making it, listen to what they say, because if you want a high chance of making it, why wouldn't you? Unless Veda or now you have a different plan of attacking things, and maybe
Mm-hmm.
you're fortunate enough to somehow make it work doing something different. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you guys, whatever that I dished out today, and that we dished out today, I'm telling you, that's the stuff that works.
Yeah, that's the stuff
Yeah,
that works. That's the stuff that
I'm
works.
telling you, yeah,
That's the stuff that works. And
have a solid plan, stick within the same times.
mm-hmm.
Try to have a not a small niche, but like some sort of kind of like, you can be an all rounder nyana, but you need to have some sort of niche nyana. For example,
Mm-hmm.
niche can also be your gaming. Gaming
Mm-hmm.
can be your niche. Doesn't have to be one game. It can be every game, but your niche, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
I would not gonna lie. I would suggest that you have also like some sort of main game. Even if you
Yeah.
that's if, let's say for example, you stream gaming, you need to have a main game that you know. Here, people they love me when I play this, or they know me for playing this. You know, for
Mm.
example, not gonna lie, my first plan was to actually be known for Fortnite, but it had just
Yeah.
happened that COD was a thing that we just discovered, and we're like, you know what, let's try this thing. And then it happened that we actually became better, and then I got kind of like known for that,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore I'm gonna stream more of COD, but yes, I'm gonna stream other games as well, but
Mm-hmm.
mainly for the most part I'm gonna stream COD because that's where I get the most people, and I saw the community is huge there.
Yeah.
That's how you view about or go about it.
That's true. I mean, the perfect example for someone who's a all rounder. Look at Sleazy, bro. He be trying all these different games, bro. Um,
Yeah, 100%.
whenever he streams a different game, he just interested. Like, okay, what's this game you playing today? It's gonna tell you
Yeah,
now I'm playing Redemption today. Well, what?
yeah,
And while he's playing Redemption, he tells you the schedule for next week. Like, okay, guys, next week I wanna try out Star Wars. I wanna play Star
yeah,
Wars. If you guys wanna
yeah.
see me play Star Wars, tap in with me.
Yeah, that
That,
goes back to what I just said, but
mm,
I'm guessing you're just adding on there, or
oh,
like
yeah.
so yes, when I say niche, I mean gaming, but
Hmm.
he has a main game, but
Yeah,
therefore he can still go around different games because it's still within the same niche as gaming.
yeah, I
You
understand.
know,
And
niche.
and
Understand?
he be pulling IRLs too, and he's making the
Yeah, he
most out of
does.
them.
He
Like
does. He does.
it's
IRLs are also important with to
mm,
also amplify, because that's what nowadays, that's what blows up quicker and easier,
mm,
when it comes to looking at the algorithm and how things work.
yeah,
That's how you get your crazy clips to blow. But also, I'm just saying, Hore, you wouldn't go IRL today and game tomorrow, and IRL today and game tomorrow. For the most part, what do you do most of your streams? That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
So, for
yeah,
example, I know I'm known for being a gamer. For most of my streams, I'm on a game, but I know for sometimes or here and there, I am gonna do IRLs. You
yes,
understand
sir,
what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
So you kind of have to have some sort of identity. That goes back to having an identity.
Mm-hmm.
You also teach your fans of who you are and what you do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
you can't try to please everyone and doing all of this and doing all of that. You're not gonna keep all of them. It's the
Yeah,
same with
true.
trying to juggle two females. You're not gonna, you know, yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah.
it's a lot, bro. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Ah, bro, you killing me now. You forgot what I wanted
Yeah.
to You really forget what I wanted
You,
to say, though. Damn.
I threw you
Damn.
off. I threw you off. You
Damn,
bum.
bro. Yeah. Well, like, yeah, guys. I hope y'all took like the advice we say today,
Yes, sir.
and we're not telling you what to do, but we gave you your points. You just gonna stick out with the ones that stick out for you, and just put them on your drawing board and work them out. Work them out. Work them out. These are like food for thoughts. Chilling with the family, where you get a back pass onto how to get your money up on Twitch and grow your game up. This nigga's calling me on Discord. Hold on, I'm calling back. So yeah, that's it.
All right, guys. I just want to say thank you guys for having me and thank you for making this happen.
Now I
I just
appreciate
had
you
to
too, bro.
attend some
Short,
things,
short, short.
But yeah, shout out to you guys,
Yeah, no. I hope this is
Always,
all of
I'm
the
always.
ladies that I be in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
was a W segment and
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
W's
sir.
in the chat, man.
How are
W's
you
in the
ready?
chat.
W is in the
W's in the chat. W's in the chat. But yeah,
Yes, sir.
sir. I appreciate every single one of you. Bum breezy.
Yes,
Coming with
sir.
that breeze, you know what I mean? Bow, bow, bow,
I need to go
bow.
record, dog. I need to go record. I've been postponed, bro.
You
Yo.
gotta
Yeah,
record, my
I'm about
boy.
to clip some of these segments in here.
Yeah,
Always.
Things
GG's,
are gonna come
GG's,
out in here.
Charlie. And thank
Shout
you
out,
for,
Yeah,
shout
for
out.
tapping in with us, bro. You're a real one, dog. You're a real
away,
one.
bruh.
Always,
So
always.
love
You're
here.
always everywhere, dog. I see you, and I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah,
Shout out.
I appreciate
away.
you. And Lipster, shout
Let
out
me
for
go back.
tapping in,
Let me
too.
go back to work for real.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Continue the game.
Go
Waiting
through
for
Same,
your
you.
work.
same.
Yes, sir. And Lipster, shout out for tapping in, too, bro. I appreciate you
Always, guys.
for pulling up, too, Lipster. Lipster, que está?
Yes, appreciate you guys.
Que
Always, man.
está?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
You continue streaming, Estate.
Yeah. Oh, you mean like from right now?
Yeah. Or you
No, yeah, probably. I think
ending.
we're still gonna keep on going. Probably like they wanted to react to something, but I
Okay.
don't know. I'm gonna hear from Pam, the update from Pam and Nati when they come back.
Okay.
Yes, sir. And
I'm in the chat, bruh, when they back.
sweet, sweet. Shout out. I
Always,
know
gents.
it.
Yeah,
I'm out.
I know. I
no,
know you. I know it.
Always, gents. I'm gonna be out, ne?
Yes, sir. GG's, bro.
She's here. She's here. She's here.
Yeah, she's
She
here.
said that
She
thing.
said
Yeah, they're renovating. The
they're
neighbors are.
renovating. Yeah.
So it's probably loud. That's what she's saying.
Yeah, that's not your way. Okay.
Always, gents.
That way, boys. And shout out, bro.
Always.
Shout out. Okay. Pam, I think. Are you comfortable with closing it off here today? Cause
Yes,
wow,
yes, I'm still here.
you comfortable with closing it off? Cause
Are we not doing the reaction?
I won't lie, this was a W podcast for real.
I think Justin should close it off.
This was a W
And he's so
podcast, bro.
quiet.
You
No,
know,
but he's so quiet.
I don't know. I think maybe it's with the family, because he did say like some family visited, so probably
Oh
not.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not in a good space to talk like that. But I feel like we did an awesome job. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, we
Yes,
definitely.
and thank you to appreciate you too for being the host you were, and down your research, your paperwork. Hey guys, this wasn't easy to pull it off, bro. This
It
wasn't
wasn't.
easy,
It
bro.
wasn't.
Yeah. Okay, so boy
Yeah,
who,
like
so
yeah, yeah.
boy who get it says maybe next time you show the faces. So maybe next time you show the faces. What's up with my speakers,
Okay,
bro?
okay, okay. Yeah,
Everybody
I see that.
been telling me that. What's up with my speakers?
Yeah, I see that.
Did it sound bad? Did it sound bad?
What the speakers?
Yeah. Did
They
it sound?
sound fine to me, but I don't know. Somebody else in the chat also mentioned it. I
Yeah.
think Rudy or something like that.
Yeah. I saw him. Oh, the pod
Or Rob
speakers.
Sam.
Oh. Oh. Oh, the speakers. Yeah. You're gonna show faces next time, hosts. My co-host needs to show faces, but it comes
What
back
about
to
you?
I'm here, Pam. I'm on live, Pam. My face is on live, though. It's on live. You see, also me having face for radio, but I'm still pushing. Still pushing. Still
You don't
pushing.
have a face for radio. Don't.
Mm-hmm. Don't shy
Yeah,
me,
you're a
Pam.
good looking gent. You're just shy. Don't
Don't
forget, I'm
shy
watching
me.
you.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna turn on my camera. But like, yeah, thank you again. I see you in the chat.
I'm just making sure you know that I'm watching you.
Well, I guess so. Thank you again, Pam. Justice, I don't know if you can hear us, but thank you too, bro. Thank you too,
Thank
bro, for
you. Thank
tapping
you,
in.
Philip.
This is our editor, guys. Justice probably is editing a video or something, and our communication guy, Nati. Shout out for him too for tapping in with us. I know probably is doing some work right now. And it's a busy Saturday. I mean, it's after 2 o'clock right now, so people got like errands and all that. I also need to go outside buy some food. You know, I have shinies to eat today, and I wanna get partners, guys. I wanna get partners, so I'ma please make sure whenever I'm streaming, I don't wanna swear anymore. I don't wanna use vulgar languages anymore. I want this to be a comfortable space that even Christians can live and listen, and my own mom can listen to my own streams. Yeah. No, I don't just want it to tell. I don't want to. I'm tired of telling them like, I wouldn't recommend you watching my videos. Just don't watch them. That what you mom watching, bro? Yeah, just grow that. Just cut out the vulgar, the F words, the ass sheet. You know, just replace it with good words, and yeah, be a more thing. So, can you close it for us, Sister Pam?
Yes, I'd also like to thank everyone. Thank you for watching, and thanks to the team for helping out. Thanks
True,
to
true.
Bongs for showing up.
Mm-hmm.
And then I also want to remind you guys that we're going to be doing this more regularly. So if you ever have any questions about Twitch, about streaming, about Kick, about Discord, feel free to tap in, ask us, and we'll try our best to answer all your questions.
Yes, sir.
And also, I'm going to be posting just a small PowerPoint presentation with a few of the details
Mm-hmm.
in case you need something like maybe written down so you can refer back to it.
Mm-hmm.
Won't be that interesting, but just in case every now and again you want to look back,
Yeah.
understand the numbers,
Yeah.
that's going to be available
True,
soon.
true. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to try and post it now.
Mm. Oh, there's a lot
Um,
coming, guys. There's a lot
yeah,
coming.
there's a lot.
There's a lot
And then
coming.
next week, we're going to probably get into other means of making money while streaming.
Yeah, true, true. Nah, shout out. And be on the lookout. Soon, follow the Family Roots ZA channel on YouTube. Family Roots ZA on YouTube. And New Vengers Pride Rock. That's NYOVENGR Pride Rock on YouTube. And soon this podcast will be available on both of those channels this coming weeks and so forth. So you guys won't be missing anything for any of our subscribers on those YouTubes that want to keep in touch and grow the Twitch channels. But other than that, please follow us on Twitch, Fitted Further 41 on Twitch, Fitted Further 41 on Twitch, and Justice Clothes, which is a JISTEEZ Clothes with a K clothes with the K, and Nazi underscore Cub CUB. And yes, so finally your boy assyd.davillain. It's just down here. You guys can see it. Yeah, please follow us on Twitch. We really appreciate it, and all other media social platforms. So thank you guys. GG's. And yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Bye.
Bye. Oh, remember to join the Discord also
Oh yeah.
for all the updates.
Remember to join the Discord too for all the updates, daily updates. That one you don't want to miss. Because there's exclusive perks here on Discord. There's a nice exclusive perks here on Discord. W is in the chat. GG's everybody. Love y'all. Bye.
Peace out. Yeah, it was very nice. But we didn't get to do the reactions because I think because Nigel was also so busy. But next time, right? What was it with me now? No, it was like you said, the chat was just flowing.